Okay.
Can you just kill everything?
I mean, that's my plan. You shortened the name
really
while
on
I
the
was
5th
away.
episode?
Oh, come on. We all know that I run on nothing but madness.
And sugar.
Oh, yes. We're
You
all
have a lot of
on
cats?
that, yeah.
Hey.
Rainbow-colored feather dinosaurs.
Because that sounds safe. What? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a bit annoying.
They're Pridosaurs.
I know, it is amusing that we got this during Pride Month. And happy Pride Month, everybody. Hope everyone had fun.
I told you were here to steal it.
We're not stealing it. They were giving it. There's a difference.
No,
we
we're
just now have to
stealing
steal it
This
from the
is
monkeys
strategic transfer of equipment to an
who
alternate
stole it
location.
first. So we're stealing it back. We're repossessing. We're repo people.
Transferring this equipment to an alternate location. We're stealing it.
We're repoing it. That's the better term.
You can't steal what is intended to be yours.
Yes.
Yes, you can by law.
Yeah, well, that's a bunch of legal bullshit, if you ask me. If it's yours, it's yours. Fair enough. Then it's just theft.
Okay, so we are here.
So you were using an anagram. Aha.
Yep.
We got lots and lots of monkeys.
Yeah, well, like I said, strategic transfer of equipment to alternate location.
Yeah, I just realized something very amusing. These wonderful guys here, fireball targets. So many fireball targets.
Oh yeah, the guys down on the lower right.
Yep. We are gonna have. Yep, we're gonna have fried monkey.
Right. So are we just starting out immediately with initiative?
I don't think they have enough mooks.
Oh, are we missing?
It shows he's AFK. He's not in the room. Shows he's online but AFK.
Hmm. Yeah, because Orbis is not really built for this.
We need someone with a throwing build so we can just throw them at people.
And then we need
Throw
to get
Orbis?
returning. And then we need to get returning put on him, so he just warps back into their hand. Just ultimate Thor's hammer.
I don't think that's how that works with Orbis. Orbis is a thing, like conscious.
Are-
Yeah,
Are you suggesting
yeah.
that we can't cast returning on Orbis?
I'm suggesting that it probably wouldn't work exactly how you think it would.
There's a belt that you can wear that'll come back to you.
Yeah, it's called the blink back belt. I know
Exactly.
that.
We just put it on him, we'll put it on ourselves, attach him to it, and throw him.
You kept whacking him in. Anyways.
And get trapped in the jungle. Because we have no way out without Orbis.
Are we just going straight into initiative? I'll cover
I'm
for
gonna
other
do
people
stealth
by
check.
making a distraction. Excuse me, do you have
Somebody's
a moment to
gonna
talk
make a
about
stealth
Iomade?
check. Yep, there's my stealth. And
my
just
5.
because I know what's going to be coming, here's the initiative.
Holy crap.
Do you have a moment to talk about Iomade?
Oh god, a traveling preacher.
He's a paladin. What else is he? True.
Yeah,
but
they don't exactly preach.
True. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Do you have
He's
time
gonna
to talk about
try
our
the,
Lord and Savior
hey, have you heard of
Megatron?
our Lord and Savior Iomade? And then the, no, okay then. This is the pointy end of my sword. It's going into your belly.
Confess. And at that point, the only thing is fess.
And I do love that that is the best stealth roll I have rolled while not invisible. I rolled a 16.
And then there's my diplomacy check. No, Bannerin. Ah, damn.
Of course, that's our fireball machine there, rolling a 4 for his initiative.
Of
So-
course.
Let's all just remember the primary strategy of keep them is keep them off him.
Yep. And again, this is why my character is stealthing and in the trees over here. Just like, yeah, I'm getting away from these idiots. Long live fireballs. That is officially the worst initiative you've ever rolled, Chris. Congratulations. Wait, what?
Yep.
I don't remember that. That may have been.
Tis true. It was hilarious.
Now I'm just waiting for the one with the negative.
You gotta wait till we fight a news or something.
Yeah,
News is
that's
have
when
a
we're gonna
huge
get the
negative on
negative.
initiative.
Okay, so they all go after Onyx.
Well, yeah. So that makes me more amusing.
Yeah, because Onyx has a +3 to his initiative.
Right.
Now, why am I after Onyx? How'd that happen?
Move forward, draw sword, prepare an action to strike the first monkey man that gets near me.
Well, you see this monkey man?
Bang.
Actually, you see this monkey man over here. See that guy? I'm going to shoot at him.
Well, the rest are gonna know we're here now.
Actually, it's a gas weapon, so it depends on how much noise the round makes. Probably sounds like a rather loud snapping branch.
That needs to be damage 3 to all enemies around target. I still need.
Of course, the fact that he just dropped like 3 or 4 with one shot,
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm staring at my gun because it's the first time I've ever shot one thing and killed 3. Just like, what the hell?
I'm actually quite confident that knowing what I know about Gauss rifles, that it would go through the stone behind them.
Yep. Alrighty. This is gonna be fun.
And probably still keep going for about a mile.
So me, still stealthing's gonna cast Vanish on herself. And I have to ask a very important question. How tall is this? Okay, goody. I'm gonna be able to run up that wall.
Oh, great. Now she's a ninja.
It wasn't
No,
before?
it is one of the mythic abilities I took, the ability to walk on walls.
I
'Cause-
figured that's where you got it from. I didn't think it was a ninja trick.
Yep. All right. So, okay, I'm gonna get my. Yeah, I'm gonna get my butt over here. Do.
Okay. I gave you that treat so you would leave me alone for a while.
Yep. Because again,
Good
I'm just
puppy.
like Mookseers. I'm gonna go after the important thing. Mookseers. I'm going to.
Yeah. All right. Heading east, who has a... What was my move on it? Sorry, you got to double check the move. Okay.
Mhm.
Been a little...
Yeah. All right. That's gonna be. Yeah. Wrong thing. All right.
And that's pretty much it for him.
All right. Who do I want to get closer to? You know what? I'm going to double move up to that pair of monkey people there.
And I'm done.
Onyx, go for the big group. We can handle the little ones. Line of sight.
Mhm.
First edition Fireball. We're outdoors, it'd be a 70-yard radius. Well, that's 40 foot. Remember, first edition, it was outdoors, it was 10 yards per level.
Yep, we're gonna have a nice little barbecue.
He'd get them and us. Oh, 50 yards, fifth level. Caster, 50 yards, 150 feet. A first level fireball. First edition fireball would probably catch all of
field,
us.
A full football field.
No, it's only half. Well, diameter wise, yeah, it's full football field.
Yeah,
But
diameter wise, if you throw it down on the 50-yard line, it's going to be the whole American football field, or most of a football field.
Yeah, that was one of the rules they changed really quick when they realized they made that mistake. Because fireball wasn't the only spell that was that way. Indoors it was measured in feet, and outdoors it was measured in yards.
That is fun damage. Fun damage. Two 10s.
Yeah, 200-yard, or 200-yard radius fireball at 20th level.
Yeah, considering first edition, the fireballs didn't max out. They kept going. Well, none of the spells maxed out really. So yeah, at 20th level, magic missiles threw a shit ton of missiles.
Yeah, I think they know we're here now.
You think? What gave you that idea?
just the mound of charred ash that used to be monkey people.
I don't know.
Yep.
Depends on how much hair they have. I mean, the hair smell maybe overriding the burnt meat smell.
I'm assuming the hair is what we're smelling.
Both groups of mooks.
Well, the first group first, the one that only has 2 left that has Magnus standing in front of them.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for them. I have them outnumbered.
You know, I just thought of something absolutely terrifying. What if we put Miles on Limrin? What if we put our sharpshooter on the Griffin?
So yeah, they actually can't hit me unless you count natural 20s as auto hits.
Which we do.
So I literally do have them outnumbered. I love it. The smarter of the group.
Run away!
It's nice to know that there are some that have brains.
I'm not sure that was brains more than the flight winning over fight instinct. Well, you know, if they get out of here alive and they get to breed, then I'll consider them smart.
I'm just gonna put it this way: they won't get out of here alive.
Nah.
Okay, so the first thing that's going to happen is that the large bird cat is going to see fleeing targets. So just one moment, I need to figure out max fly speed.
Up and away.
So okay, yeah, I can do that. So there's an angry griffin chasing down the 5 that are running.
That just makes the priestess help us all the
Then
because that priestess is probably just like, what the hell and what the fuck is that?
and then I'm double moving. Actually, I can run, can't I? I'm gonna run up to here.
All right, should be able to get there. Sweet. Okay. I just wanted to double check.
checking on one thing real quick.
Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be my last round of invisibility, so gotta make that shit count.
And I think I've been muted for the last little while. Whoops.
No.
No, I was meaning on the recording.
Oh, whoops.
Oh.
Well, thankfully we've been able, at least for the most part, you guys have been able to keep things entertaining. I'll do a quick catch-up for you guys at the end of the show for anything you might have missed. Once again, my numptydom shines through.
Too long didn't read. Combat started, and I initially did actually try to Malta Iomade. They didn't listen.
Well, to be fair, they'd have heard you trying to convert that. You guys have been your audio has been recording fine. It's just mine that's been mucked with.
Yep.
Ah.
Yes. Thankfully, my audio has two different sources. One for speakers and one for microphone.
Well, good on. Huh?
That's me moving twice.
Okay, no problem. See on me?
All right. Sunmi is gonna do the double move and get her butt here.
I was gonna say, yeah, one further over, because otherwise you're kind of sliding.
Yeah.
Depends on how strong your fingers are.
Well, she can walk on walls. It's more just standing on an angled ledge where things are within striking distance is probably not the most sensible of ideas.
Let me check for that. I find this much more amusing, because then I'm just gonna appear on there and just be like, what?
Yes, you have officially startled the monkey men.
You know what I want to think? I want to wonder what it would be like to be one of the remaining guys in the main group watching what's going on.
Probably. Oh god, we're all gonna die. Or whatever god they worship.
You know what would be even better? If the griffin could breathe fire. Because then they wouldn't necessarily know about the rest of the threat.
Oh, I'm sure there is some artifact you can pick up at some point. Probably some sort of mount armor that gives it a once-a-day breath weapon or something that I can whip up.
That'd be awesome.
I think we just found Christmas. It's with a flaming mount.
A breath weapon on a flying mount.
Right, so that's it for your turn. Zangief is up.
Mm-hmm. Puppy, stop bumping into my head.
Tell dog.
He ran.
Yeah. And Magnus, time to go squish with the minions. Squish and squish. Dude, you didn't need to do more than 2 attacks. Both of them hit.
One killed the first, the second killed the other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now you've still got 80 feet of movement. Oh, 50 feet, sorry. I'm thinking of your...
No, the two-weapon fighting is a full round attack.
No, my mistake. Going slightly mad. So, Corden, you're up.
Yeah, let's see. And that's a run to there.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I can put my dog out.
No problem. 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, let's see if I can. Yeah, I can see them. Now let's just check if I actually need to do Mythic this time, because I don't think I do. Oh, bother.
You shouldn't need to.
No, now it works.
Sorry about that. It's bugging the snot out of me.
No problem. I'm just dealing with Roll20 deciding on whether it wants to be helpful or not. Actually,
Put it right here. Yeah.
Right where? Ah.
and for some reason I can't look about anymore.
Same
Either
effect.
way, yeah, you're gonna hit everybody with that.
Yeah. And since none of them have evasion, they're all dead anyway. That one can be removed. And now, the last group need to make a quick roll. Cowardice will out. Away they go.
Again, they just saw how many of their friends vaporized?
Xanarin, you're
The
up.
the other monkeys are hot pockets.
Alright, Xanarin is going to try something sort of interesting. He's going to be using a spell in combination with one of his mythic abilities.
Oh dear.
Okay, so it's gonna be Mortal Herald, which lets me cast one spell off of my spell list, for free, basically.
Yeah.
And that spell is going to be directed at the priestess, and it's going to be Knight's Calling.
Oh.
Please come fight me.
Oh dear. So what's the
DC 16 will save.
Okay, let's see how she does.
I do love how you said please, and I want to say that was in character too, wasn't it?
Yes. Yeah, please come fight me.
Most polite paladin ever.
Which you'd think would be the point of most paladins, but not so much.
No, I've run a paladin before where it's been the fight me. Two very different types of fight me.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the... So, if you don't have anything better to do you want to come and have an honorable combat? Or we could just sit down, have some beers?
Okay.
I've also seen the paladin where they're like, "I have killed your whole entire family. Now fight me."
That's a worrying one as far as paladins go.
Yeah.
That's a paladin is one bad day from becoming a fallen paladin.
Well, or it could be someone who's already fallen and is playing the vindictive bastard archetype. I still love that archetype. It is so much fun.
Yep.
Alright.
So winning on that side.
Yeah, just about to roll it, so I just had to double check the rolls and check a couple of other things for what she might do.
Yeah, no worries. Oof. Does not pass.
Nope, so now she has to
Fight me.
move in and fight.
This ironically makes my job a lot easier, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then that's on their turn. So Limrin, in the meantime,
I
is
need
going
to roll
to go
her. I
land.
need to roll her initiative actually now. Need to roll all their initiatives.
Yeah.
Yeah. While you're doing that, I'm just going to tell you, Limrin is going to go land on top of monkeys.
Completely understandable. Just let me adjust it so you can actually see, so Limerin is the one on the top rather than the other way around.
Makes sense.
No,
And
he
that's
lands.
a double move, so I don't have a move action to or I don't have a standard to attack with, but you know.
Yeah.
However,
that does provoke attacks of opportunity from the two you've just landed on.
Yes. One hit. 2 hit.
Their short spears are surprisingly effective.
They're using spears against cavalry.
Yeah.
Use as intended.
Yes, particularly against aerial cavalry.
Of course, they've made a grave mistake here. They've angered the paladin.
Yes, and you now take 7 damage, and I'll get back to rolling the initiative for our...
Scathing.
Dear Charau-Ka priestess and her guards.
Who are also gonna have a very odd moment very soon.
Mm-hmm. The best thing is, it has to avoid any other dangers in its path, so it's gonna proc Miki.
No, this person will probably do the sensible thing and go down the stairs.
No. Read the spell. Read the spell description.
You have to go fastest route possible.
Oh, fun! I am gonna enjoy myself. Oh.
And if it ends its turn adjacent to you, you get an attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Just doing the Charau-Ka guards initiatives.
Yep, no worries.
Ooh, they got speedy.
We're gonna need a roll off because my initiative is a +6 too.
Okay, just give me a second, and I'll roll a d20, and then you can do the same.
Yeah. These are actually a decent initiative, but then again, they did just see a bunch of people explode. That's gonna put you on your toes.
Yeah. So if you just roll your d20, Anna, and then we'll...
Alright. Roll 1d20. Yeah, I'm going before.
Yeah. And this guy will just have to put after because Well, partially because I'm a numpty and partially because, well... Okay, so... Alright, not sure what I'm gonna do. Probably...
So Miles is up.
Yeah, I think will have to leave it for this turn because he can't get to anything.
Yep, that's fair. So
What?
Matthias,
What are you talking about? What are we tossing shit?
Oh, really? What are you gonna be tossing?
Alchemist fire.
I was more meaning the monkey rather than you, Miles.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Alchemist Fire fixes everything.
Yeah, just don't hit me. Not that
Alchemist
any,
supposed to be.
not that any of
I
you
mean-
guys know where I am because I'm still invisible.
No, you're...
Like I said, I make
oh,
no
wait,
guarantee.
wait, I thought you'd reappeared.
Not until my turn.
Okay.
I reappear on my turn, and that is when I'm attacking.
Okay.
So
It works out well.
Yeah.
I miss.
Yes. And we're going to say it lands harmlessly
fact-
over here.
Well, how much does it miss by?
We're just going. All right.
A
We're going to
lot.
say it does enough to not cause any splash damage on anything, so I don't have to go mucking about with
Okay.
calculations.
Those are fun rules.
Fun, he says. I say no, thank you. Had enough with that sort of thing during school. So, priestess's turn.
Come at me.
Yeah. See. So she'll have to make an acrobatics check.
Is she gonna go diagonal or straight down?
I think she's going straight down.
That's unfortunate.
Well, it's good because I was really planning to make the attack anyway, because then I'll lose the sneak attack on this one.
Fair.
So yes, that's within one movement for her.
That is a very acrobatic monkey.
It's a monkey.
It's like, human level intelligence chimpanzee. If they weren't acrobatic, you would probably be worried.
So you do get your attack of
Well, they are. Well, I should say apes, but they don't deserve the moniker because they're evil and dicks, so they're monkeys.
Well, in theory, it should
Okay,
get
that's a
attack.
34 on a touch attack.
No, it doesn't hit. Nah, I'm just kidding. Yeah,
Okay.
it hits.
I was gonna say, I'd be I mean, with this party, I wouldn't be surprised, but I thought it would take a few more levels before you got that busted.
Nah, my
Oh,
touch
yeah.
AC is pretty garbage.
It's doing the Knight's Calling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can do nothing but move this turn.
Oh.
Come on, if you target moves at speed toward you. May do nothing but move on its turn.
Oh, never mind then.
Okay.
And if it ends its
Okay,
turn
no.
adjacent to you,
Never mind.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, and you get attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so that'll be the end of her turn, and yes, you get your attack. That confirms. And we know the fire doesn't multiply, so that's 24 damage.
Woohoo!
So much for the trick I was planning to pull with her on her turn. See on me?
You know what would be really cruel?
What?
5 foot step back and do that again.
Alright, gonna stab this person in the back as my vanish spell wears off. This will be flat-footed.
Yeah.
And
Hit.
so it's 14 damage total.
Okay.
and once she's visible again, she just kind of looks at the leopard priestess and goes, "Hi, sorry it took so long." Sorry it took so long.
Yeah. Right. So that one can't actually reach. See on me, so
Maybe you should do something about the spellcaster engaged in melee combat.
yep, and it's gonna have to make another acrobatics check.
And it's going in a straight line, so Miki can attack it.
How do you figure?
Does it? Yeah, this does go within my attack of opportunity range.
Just barely passes through a corner square.
I was more thinking, how are you going to do it when you've got something blocking you?
Fair.
Yeah. That's why I was asking GM, do I get it?
No, I was going to say, if there's something in between, if there's an actual opponent in between you, and you don't, it doesn't actually pass within 5 feet. If it doesn't pass in an adjacent square, then
okay.
No. Unless you've got a reach weapon, in which case you're in a whole different set of trouble.
No. Although if we get a nice cluster of chimpan men down there, there will be something very amusing I'm going to be able to do.
See, let's just double check the Charau-Ka guards. And I'm guessing that's a miss on Xanarin.
Yeah.
Zangief, you're
Unless
up?
it's trying to do a touch attack.
Nope. Oh, I'm betting Xanarin's really looking forward to when Miles can get his hands on being able to make force-proof armor, so it counts as both.
That'd be nice.
Okay.
There we go. Alright. Zangief, 5-foot step up.
Play Squash the Chimp. Hit.
Guessing the short sword missed.
That would be correct.
So 12 points slashing,
Magnus, you're up.
aka max damage.
Alrighty. Double move.
Seriously?
What do you mean seriously?
I'm just surprised you need to travel 100 feet to get to whatever you're trying to wallop.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to get up to the thing
Fair enough.
up here, but I mean,
Yeah.
you ever seen a strength character try to acrobatics?
Yeah, fair
Doesn't
point.
exactly work.
No, fair point.
Yeah, my party nearly killed my swashbuckler in a campaign we do on Wednesdays because I did the acrobatics thing to get down there faster, and everyone else who didn't have acrobatics decided to jump on top of me. Level 1 characters!
Oh god, that's almost as bad as when one of my old games, one of my first games, they ended up fighting an undead elephant while cleric and our barbarian jumped on top of it.
Yep. Actually, the best part about it was, party has no healer.
Oh joy, but as I was going to say, the cleric fell off being a dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
And then the barbarian rolled a natural 1 and dropped her greatsword near castrated the dwarf by falling greatsword.
Rolls were 2, 2, and 1.
3-1 straight, actually. That party had some real swingy look on some sessions.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes.
All right.
So, Corin, you're up.
Can I see this one?
Yes.
Okay. Flap.
It's under wallops. Now for...
It's been pierced.
And now the Charau-Ka gets to have an attack against the person who tried to skewer him. Well, did skewer him, actually.
Tried.
Who is it? Which one is it? This one?
The one right in front of you.
Yes, it's...
Yep. All right. Let's see if I get to do something new or not.
Guessing 28 hits?
Yeah. No, it doesn't, because I'm using a point of mythic for mythic dodge. Right now, my AC is 30.
Okay.
That, because I'm just like, nope.
Well, creature only does 2 die 20 damage.
Actually, what I really like about that is also right now my touch AC is 24. I know, 26. Sorry.
Oh, shine a light. I forgot that you are designing your character to be nigh on invulnerable when possible. Okay, Onyx's turn.
At least I'm not making Crit Fisher.
This is true. And the thing is, I tried that last campaign and still failed miserably. Double Scimitar Crit Fisher and you lot still walloped her in what, 3 rounds, if that?
Ice spell.
No, actually she was one of the few that didn't get ice spelled. I think she just got smited into the ground.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's what it was. I think it was Smite.
Well, it was one of the two. With that campaign, it was always going to be one of the two, wasn't it?
Yep.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I have a bunch of people with Smite as a spell.
So 30-foot movement there. Let's see what spells Onyx is packing.
Let me be a high enough level Winter Witch to have the Ice Tomb Hex.
Yes, thankfully we are not that high a level yet. And it is always...
Oh, I am very much looking forward to what is going to be coming at higher level.
And yes, I'm thinking that Mythic Scorching Ray is probably the likely one to go for. Just need to double check the spell because... What's different about this then? So it's only 1 beam, but it does 66 fire damage.
Owie.
Or actually, he can do 3 missiles, so I might as well do magic missile and just... Actually no, probably best to... No, because these aren't minions, so I might as well actually do some actual damage. So it's a ranged touch for Scorching Ray, so I just need to double check what his ranged attack would be. +3, so yeah. Still enough to get it. 21 damage on this one. Nice. And now the Charau-Ka get to have attacks on the Griffin.
Assuming they don't break.
God, it's gonna eat us! It's gonna eat us! Stab it!
Basically, they are going.
AC,
Gone.
AC 18.
Yeah. Large airborne predator. We know how to fight this. Treat it like a pterodactyl, even if it is furry.
Only part of it's furry, the other is feather. The rest of it's feathery.
Yeah, the feathers they're used to. The fur's probably like
One hit.
This is weird.
So 2 hits.
Yeah, feathers make sense. Fur's weird.
Yeah. So far, the only things they've seen feathers on are, well, the only things they've seen fur on are themselves and the leopard folk. This is very confusing for them. So 6 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Xanarin, you're up.
You know, if I shot your bird, all the minions would die.
You can shoot the minions without having
Limrin might die though. You can shoot that one and get 3 kills.
4 potentially.
4. Say if I shot the minion or the bird, I'd get this one as well.
Okay, Limrin's gonna attack that guy.
Okay.
17 for 7 damage.
Yeah, it's dead.
And then Xanarin is gonna go ahead and hit the priestess again.
Okay.
Or cultist.
Yeah, she is a priestess, and that's a miss.
Yeah, not so good on that one. Alright, that'll be it.
Okay. Yep, charging Magnus. Not its brightest move, but it doesn't know that it's fighting the living incarnation of a tank.
Hey, it's his funeral.
Again, it probably is confused by. They are probably confused by all of us strange hairless apes.
This is also true.
Especially the pointy-eared one.
Actually, I think Mills probably.
Miles is probably the most.
Yeah, because
the
they're
one that
like
freaks
that.
people out
I
the
don't think
most.
they've ever seen a boggle.
Well, you got to think about it. I'm probably the most normal one here. Is they're like, oh my god, it's a little dinosaur.
And that...
Nope.
Yeah, I was going to say, that misses. Even with the +2 it gets from charging, it still misses. Miles, you're up.
Correct.
I'm going to shoot this one.
Okay. Yeah.
So your bird does take 3 damage. As a monkey explodes next to it.
I think all the monkeys explode.
Yep. You were right. They did not survive.
The
Food.
Goblin Inquisition.
Thinks the bird.
Messy food, but food.
Food.
No one survives the Goblin Inquisition.
Well, actually, one isn't all that messy. One is probably just missing its throat.
So, Priestess is gonna do what?
She's going to hold aloft a familiar-looking jade war club and give a shriek. At which point, yeah, that's using a charge from the. Oh, actually, she'd need a use magic device check. Sorry, nearly forgot about that.
Does that provoke?
I'm not sure. I will have to double check on whether. Probably does actually, because it's effectively.
If they're casting a spell, that definitely provokes.
Well, it's using a charge to activate a spell-like ability, so yes, I believe it does.
Actually, spell-like abilities don't draw attack of opportunity.
Well, actually, it's no. They're using a staff, so it technically counts as casting a spell. So yes, it would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Sweet.
No confirm on that one, but still hurts.
Yeah. So.
And Zangief should get one too.
Yeah.
Relax.
Oh dear. Come on, come on. Don't muck about with me now. There we go. For some reason the token thing only pops up whenever I go off screen. And welcome to Entangle.
What?
Well,
Did Zangief take his AOO?
I'm not sure. No, I don't think he did, or I'll double check mine.
Yeah, I don't think he did either.
yeah, he didn't.
Just to let you know, I found the ruling on it. Using a stave is a spell trigger action.
Yeah.
So doesn't pull an attack of opportunity.
Oh, my mistake.
Just like using a wand.
Ah. My mistake, but
Okay.
Just wanted to let you know since we seem to have a little moment there.
Now she's going to be
Good God, the Entangle was that big?
standard 40-foot area. That's how big Entangle always is. Entangle has a 40-foot radius.
Jeez. Sorry, I'm used to it being cast in small rooms and stuff.
Yeah, it's quite effective.
So, saving throws, I guess?
Yes. From everyone,
Reflex,
what type
right?
Reflex.
Alrighty.
Go for Zangief's. Corden isn't caught in it.
I think I'm fine.
You're fine. Oh, and I need to do it for the minions. But not for the priestess,
Yeah.
because the war club makes you immune to your own entangle spells.
That's good to know.
Yeah, it's one of the more, and I need to get away now tricks. One, two. So one makes it.
Which one?
The one with the 22.
Yeah.
No, I mean, is it the one in front? That one? Okay.
Yeah. And now she's going to move on out of here, which would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Can I make a CMB check to disarm?
Instead of regular...
Not as an attack of opportunity, no.
Darn.
No.
Oof.
We
Thank you,
both
so
have
good.
attacks.
Oh, I have to do a reflex save down here too, right?
Yeah.
Nope. I think Zangief missed on his.
Yeah, you both missed on those, and Miles is fine. Okay, it's on me. You're up.
At least it's not mythic black tentacles.
No.
Or any of the mythic versions of the modified tentacle spells from NeoExodus. I do have to bring those up at some point. I have not made use of battle tentacles yet. And yes,
Alright, so let's see. How is the guy in front of me looking?
bruised but still fairly healthy.
Okay. I'm gonna be a dick.
Oh dear.
Mythic Burning Hands. Hitting both these guys.
Okay, and angling in such a way that you don't try and charbroil the kitchen,
Yes.
I'm guessing.
Yes. 2d6. Mostly because I can't get sneak attack right now, so...
Okay, so they need to make...
So he's just gonna kind of look at the burning cauldron of fire behind her. And just go, you know, we've been playing a lot with fire today. How about I get in the game and just boom?
Okay.
Alright, it'll be 5. It's not much damage, but... hits both of them. Fail. Succeed.
So, one directly in front...
I want to say the failure is the one that's right in its face.
Yeah, I would agree.
Hey, look, it's bald now.
Alright.
Yeah, if I had Liberating Command, I would be liberating the...
Anyone who...
I'd be getting her untied, but there's these guys right now.
Yes. There is much in the way of
Yeah.
monstrous mookdom. Okay, this one's going to take a swing at the paladin again.
Hit.
Four damage.
Skate.
Zangief, you're up.
Right, I'll do you for that.
Alright. Just stab the one right in front of him. Yeah.
A completely reasonable response. That's a hit and 11 damage on the Charau-Ka.
And the short sword.
Misses.
Oh wow, it's got above a 19 armor class. Damn.
Magnus, you're up.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do.
Yes. Well, let's see. Yeah, with those two attacks, you have a dead Charau-Ka.
Like I said, his funeral.
Yes.
That'd be all.
Yeah. It's one of those. You really don't know what you're getting into, or do you?
You made a mistake. Now you pay.
Gordon, you're up.
And done.
Okay.
Double move.
Is it?
Yeah, 40 feet. I have a
cool.
20-foot move.
Yes, need to start handing out some of the movement enhancing items in the near future. Right. Turn of the singed and stabbed Charau-Ka.
Who was probably very confused on how the hell it didn't hit me last time.
Yes.
Does not hit.
Nope.
Yeah, oh, come on, that was a really good swing.
Oh, and I can remove these guys from the initiative modifier because they are all dead. Okay, Onyx's turn. I'm not sure he actually has any spells that would be useful, so double move time. Xanarin, you're up.
Right. Xanarin is going to go ahead and move an action to save. Hey, I'm
Yep.
free.
Yep.
And then standard to walk over here.
Yep. Oh dear.
Hiya, bitch. Can't do anything to you this turn. Well, he can. Limrin takes the skies.
Yes, and that means that Limerick can move in and attack because Entangle can't affect things that are flying. Well, unless it's mythic Entangle, which this isn't, and that's a miss.
Yeah.
Miles, you're up.
Miles,
that,
are you there?
getting out of that area so I don't have to do the save again.
Yeah.
Because I don't like saves. And attacking her even though she's gonna get. Is he up higher than her, or
He's
is...
elevated, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you get your clean shot. You hit. And I'm not sure, damage 2. That says it's to enemies around target. Does that mean it doesn't affect friendlies? Or is it just anything in adjacent to?
We've been playing it so it only affects
Enemies, yeah.
enemies.
Yeah, I was thinking that was the case.
It's enemies adjacent to target take damage equal to
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Just double checking to make sure. Right. Now the priestess's turn.
Even more surrounded than she previously was.
Yep. And even if she 5-foot steps, that's still within Limerin's reach.
Yep. And let me actually check feet, because if I didn't take something, I actually ate my. But I didn't actually take step up.
Oh, that'll be something for later levels.
Yeah, that happened then.
Okay then. Simple answer. time for her to use her fervor strike. And that will hit your touch AC, I know that much.
Spell or SLA?
Oh! 16 points of negative energy damage.
Spell or spell-like ability?
Spell-like ability.
Okay.
It's using fervor as a melee touch attack to deal a set number of dice negative energy damage.
Hmm.
See on me, you're up.
Alright. Gonna stab the person in front of me. Because this guy just refuses to die.
Oh, he's not a mook.
So that'll be 3. That'll be 5 points of damage.
He is a mook. He's just a very well trained mook.
Okay.
I've also been rolling shit for damage.
Well, yes, apart from your sneak damage, because...
Yeah! That doesn't go right now because I don't have a flanking buddy.
Yeah. As I was going to say. The only thing you're rolling well on is a sneak attack, because the world can sometimes be a git.
I'm just waiting to the point where I can become invisible at will, greater invisibility.
Oh, and then the nightmares of the GM will begin. And that's when I start throwing things with true sight at you. Not often, but there will at least be a few, because, dear God. So that's an attack against Zangief. I'm guessing 24 hits.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
You okay there?
My turn. Yeah, no, my screen shut down just as you were saying something to me.
Always fun.
Yeah, I still got the timer at like 5 minutes instead of. I forgot to extend it again.
Well,
Oh, were you attacking me?
Yeah, 24 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits Zangief.
Yes, you are not quite the tanky Along it will probably be in the future.
Yeah, no. 10th level, you may be hitting about half his armor class with that. Points.
Well, that's a worrying statement.
Actually, I'm probably exaggerating, but I haven't sat down and looked at everything yet.
Oh, we're gonna have so much fun at higher levels.
And I am going to have to invest so much time in remodeling monsters. If even the mythic
Only a good portion of it.
Since it's Zangief's turn, he's going to return the favor.
I figured that would be the case.
No, he's going to throw his longsword across the room.
Drop it at your feet, thankfully, but...
But he's going to crit with his short sword.
And it confirmed.
Which is in the other hand. That was just a distraction. Bam!
So, got a question, just out of curiosity. What about that one? There's no initiative for it on the initiative counter.
There is. Well, there should be.
It's just
No, there
been
isn't.
unable to reach.
It just can't get to me.
No, it was
Because there's a friend in his way.
I was
No,
going to say,
there's no...
No, he's right. It
Yeah,
doesn't
there's
have
no
a count on
initiative
the
for it.
initiative counter for it.
Okay, that was at the 25.6 one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, almost 25.6.
Which means it technically goes before me.
Yeah, it just...
Actually, does it? Modifier.
What's your initiative
Actually, we need
bonus?
to roll off because I'm at a 6-2.
well, it's been going after you so far, so we'll just keep it at that.
Okay.
Okay, so... Magnus, you're up.
Okay.
Now the question is, do you dare enter the entangling field? And have to deal
Well,
with
even
it.
if he does, he only gets knocked down to half speed. I
Yeah.
think he'll get.
Yeah, you'd be able to get there.
I do dare, and
Need a quick reflex
punch
save.
it.
Well, I'll need a reflex save from you as well if possible.
Yeah. Eh,
Unfortunately, you are entangled there as you go, so you are at 25 speed, so you're still faster than the average dwarf.
no, No, you're right. Pathfinder, it is 20 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's all I can do then, if I'm not mistaken.
No, you should because you you only made a move action, so.
Well, but it was 30 feet to get to the guy.
My full move is 50.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So it'd still be within one movement, even with the changeover. So yeah, you've got your attack. You've got one attack.
So I punch it.
And miss.
Wow.
I think that's the lowest you rolled for an attack in.
I rolled a 2.
Yeah. Corden, you're up.
I rolled a 2.
Gordon, you okay there, dude? Marcellus?
Oh, sorry. Brain's not working. I wasn't even dozing or anything. I was just... Corden? Why isn't Corden going?
Yeah.
Because you're Corden, you idiot.
The moments of mental spacing. Always fun to deal with.
Did I see that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say the one.
it has been a weekend.
Yeah, the one advantage you have of this place is that it's designed so that everybody can see up to the dais.
I might have missed.
That would be a miss, I'm afraid.
No.
Now for our oh so singed unlucky Charau-Ka.
Who, again, is wondering why the hell he can't hit me.
Yep. Or not.
That's going to be a miss.
That's my AC precisely.
Ah.
Again, I'm tempted to use another point of mythic for the dodge, but I'm saving that for when it's a lot more.
For when it crits?
No, it doesn't negate crits.
No.
Oh.
But he did do max damage, so he's really happy. He's like, finally! Fuck!
Yes. It's one of those of... And Onyx is just going to give a mythic magic missile. And finish it off.
Sweet! That's gonna make my next turn a lot easier.
What, move in, flank, cause misery?
Yes! The best kind! And possibly, if this guy is dead by that point, do something really fucking cool.
Oh, why does that worry me? Oh wait, it's this party. That's why it worries me.
Alright. I think you know the drill at this point.
Yeah, double wallop. Or not.
Attempted.
Or not.
Oh!
No
Not a
confirm.
confirm, though.
But still damage.
No confirm, but still damage.
Yeah. Okay, Charau-Ka guard's turn. Going to take a swing at Magnus.
Good luck.
Yeah,
You're
it's gonna need it.
need it.
And I do believe that hits. Magnus, am I right in thinking your AC is 26?
Huh?
Yes, that just hits.
Ah.
I think this is might be the first or second time you've been hit in this campaign.
I think
This
the
is-
last one. This
this
is the
is-
first non-crit, I think.
This is the second time total that something has rolled an attack on me and hit. The only other time I was damaged was that big ass thing in the beginning.
Ah yes,
With
the
its AoE damage.
the entropic behemoth.
Yeah, with its damn AoE damage.
Oh,
Minimum damage.
of
The
course.
spear bounces off Magnus's tough hide.
Yeah. Okay, Miles, you're
the
up.
spear.
Oh.
Congratulations, you damaged his ego.
No, you've
Oh,
damaged.
no.
No, you probably damaged his car more than his ego.
You
Well-
can't damage Magnus's ego.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, we did not get Magnus's reaction to being in a jungle.
We did, it was last week.
No, he
Yeah,
wasn't
I
here.
know.
I wasn't
Oh, right.
here.
Yes, you have the
Yeah.
joy of being in a 90 degree Fahrenheit, 75% humidity jungle.
A Mesoamerican.
Oh yeah, he took off basically everything that he could.
And
That point.
considering you're from a frozen hellhole.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
thankfully you've got the. Well, I was going to say the main thing is that thanks to the endure elements built into your cloak, you're alright temperature-wise. It's just I'm fairly sure 75% humidity is not going to be normal for a frozen hellhole.
No.
And all
Well-
the trees.
Well, except right before a massive snowstorm.
Well, true.
Unfortunately for me in real life, that's a nice spring day.
Yes, we know. Unfortunately, I'm not up there with. Well, I'm not up there with you humidity-wise, but I am up there temperature-wise because Britain's been hit with a heat wave.
Oh, it's only about 100 here.
I do not envy you.
Why would anyone go outside?
Because my dog is insane.
This is good reason.
My dog makes me
It's
take
my
him for
90s
walks in the
here.
middle of the
My
day.
dog refuses to go outside.
Yes, but
Nah,
that's 'cause
not
your
mine.
dog. Yes, but that's because your dog's part
Speaking of which, I
husky.
probably should go let him in soon.
She's still standing though, barely.
I'm going to take a walk.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, well, she's going to acrobatics check.
What's that against CMD?
Yeah.
20 for Xanarin and 20 for Limrin.
Well, it'd be 22 because it's however many are involved. It's the highest one plus 2 for each one for any extras involved.
Okay, so 22.
Ooh.
She's very lucky she's not near me.
Yes.
Their acrobatics is one better than mine.
Well, now with that movement, she's now going to go into a prolonged chant, although it is only a standard action. And with the last word, blood bursts from her mouth, and she falls over dead.
Oh, that was the best spell ever.
You think that until you
So
hear
where's the demon that pops up?
not a demon, but there is something popping up. Just give me a second whilst I bring it in.
I need to teach all my enemies that
Alright,
spell.
I'm back.
Yeah, we need to
Alright,
teach
so
everyone that
we're
spell.
about to fight a T-Rex.
Yay, again. Or did we just avoid it last time?
We
I think just
avoided it.
avoided it.
Yeah, we avoided it.
Okay, if anyone
Hopefully
wants to, they
it's-
can make a spellcraft check.
Okay, this will be interesting. Haven't
Oh,
tried to make
that's
one.
right. My
Oh
damn
my God,
VPN is
actually
giving me
made-
temperature
I
for
may
the
have
wrong
actually
area.
made spellcraft check. Holy shit.
Okay, Miles, you're me. Here's what she just did. She just did an invocation of rage. Basically, you have just become the thing that pisses off every dinosaur in this jungle.
Somebody's gonna go, everyone? Just so you know, everything in this jungle's gonna try and kill us.
Was already expecting that.
No, I mean, everything is gonna try and kill us.
Is it going to try and find us too, or is it just going to try and kill us? Oh, that's not great.
Can we just get out of here?
Well, then we'll have to kill it, Buck.
I was going to say, we can
I'm
consider
only-
this particular fight over. I'm going to say that you are able to kill the last mook with ease.
Yes, and somebody's gonna. I'm assuming the leopard priestess is tied up, or
Yep.
is she manacled?
Well, she's tied up. Although the
Is she under the spell too?
yes, basically it's anything
Yeah.
that is not a follower of Angazan that was in this
Can we just
area.
like follow him for a minute and then like disrespect
No.
him in a way?
No, you cannot. Well, first of all, to be initiated, you kind of need to eat the heart of a sentient creature.
I pick up the heart of one of these monkeys. Okay. Yeah?
No.
Okay.
Alright, Sunmi is going to roll a stealth check and just look at everyone and go, we might want to try and be as stealthy as fucking possible.
Okay.
I go over to the priestess's body and grab the
And that's
jade,
when I roll a
thing.
2, of course.
Okay. Okay. Do you want me to go over the individual items that you've just picked up, loot-wise? Because I'm guessing you guys are going to
Yeah.
harvest the loot. Okay.
We're gonna harvest everything that isn't damaged by fire.
Okay. So the chief items are from the guards. There are 4 sets of masterwork lamellar leather armor. 4 +1 keen short spears. 4 light wooden shields. On top of the jade war staff from the priestess, you also get a suit of +2 gator hide studded leather armor of spell resistance 13. A set of vestments of war, which give a +2 to strength and con. A war mask of terror that gives a +2 to charisma and a +1 to deflection bonus to armor class, and a talk of bloody rage.
Interesting.
What was the thing that gave the deflection bonus?
The war mask of terror.
Probably not.
It's a +2 charisma.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's +2 charisma, but it's also a head slot.
Well, most charisma items are going to be head slot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most are head. I don't think I've got a head slot right now. Or a head
Neither
slot.
do I.
I was going to say, I will say...
You and I are both people that use charisma.
We're both the charisma casters, yeah.
I will say that between the two that you could do a split in that the vestments of war are probably more beneficial to our paladin than they are to our anointed guardian, because the vestments of war, I'll give you the exact details without besides the stat bonus from...
Okay.
Because just over this before we go into the next bit.
And is that an armor item or?
It's a
Clothing.
body slot item.
Okay.
The sturdy leather robes are edged with fine linen embroidered with runes and holy symbols. If worn by a creature capable of casting divine spells who worships a specific deity, the embroidery shifts to depict symbols and icons appropriate for the wearer's faith.
I like it already.
The robes act as a divine focus for such wearers, allowing spells requiring a divine focus to be cast without the need to hold any other holy symbol. Additionally, if the wearer can channel energy, she can do so one additional time per day, if it's specifically having the ability rather than expending another one to do it. If the wearer can lay on hands, she instead gains 2 additional uses of that ability per day. Or if you have fervor, same again.
Nice.
That is nice.
Yeah, I'll take that. You can have the mask.
Yeah, quick question. Gordon, what is your charisma?
Currently at 22.
I may ask that just because I'm also charisma caster and mine's only 20. Because I also had to care about dexterity.
I'm at a 20 as well, but I didn't. I'm relatively well spread out on my stats.
Yeah, I figured the vestments of war.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take it. I mean, it would help me, but it's not an absolute necessary need at this time.
Yeah, because unfortunately I can only really use light armor, so the deflection is what I'm really liking.
Yeah, if I could get the exact details via text, that'd be great. That body slot item.
Pardon, sorry?
I think I'll take that body slot item if no one else is opposed.
That's fine.
Okay, vestments of war have been linked in the chat.
Thank you. Because more healing, and I'll forgo putting those on right now because current objective is just get out.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Okay, so you're on the move, and I'll update the party loot at the end of the session. So if there's anything that needs adding on.
So what exactly does the Jade Warstaff do?
Okay, the Jade Warstaff. This one-handed staff acts as a +1 planar club with a hardness equal to steel. The staff has 10 charges and regenerates 1d4 charges per day. The staff's wielder is immune to its own entangle spells. The spells it has are Entangle, which costs 1 charge, Stone Shield, which costs 1 charge, Stone Discus, which costs 2 charges, and Wood Shape, which costs 2 charges.
Almost wish we had a druid now.
Well, it can be. Well, as I was going to say, it can be used by either divine or the other aspect is that it can be used as either divine or arcane casters, and it attunes to whichever the wielder is.
Yeah. It just sounds like something that would be really good for a druid, that's all.
Yeah.
Well,
but it looks like right now, Onyx, you have a new toy.
Oh. Which is rather amusing considering the guy made out of green crystal is now walking around the club made of green crystal.
Serendipity!
It's more a case of it was more a case of me trying to find decent art for something that looked primal enough to fit for the setting, and it was either that or a set of pieces of flint bound into tangled roots, and I thought that looked more like a mace or battle axe than it did a club.
Alright. So let's get our new friend the hell out of here.
Just be a second whilst she does introduce herself. She is indeed Tequi, priestess of the leopard folk. And I'll just pop up her image for a second once I can.
Yeah.
She is rather surprising, considering she does not resemble the other leopard folk. Apparently her difference in colouring is common amongst those with innate magical talent. Right, we'll group up. Does anybody need healing before we set off?
Hi. Limrin and Xanarin are both down to just above half.
Okay.
Just my pride.
Sunmi's down 9, but she could possibly heal herself if other people need more healing.
Well, someone's gonna do channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
if it's gonna be channel, then never mind.
Yeah, it's selective channeling from our good friend Orbis.
Okay. I need 5. Not even. Yeah. No, 4.
Well, basically,
Zangief needs 6.
Heal back to max, or
I'm just gonna roll it in this case.
okay.
Our mission's just to save her, right? It's not to bring her back.
No, it was to bring her back to the village. That is what counts as saved.
Darn, I was saying we could just take her with us as we use Orbis to get back.
Yeah, she would not be happy about that. And angry female leopard folk is probably not the best thing to have staying with you.
Well, we could sing Aladdin songs while we're on the big giant ship.
You are a worrying one. Many, many dead Charau-Ka.
I think we possibly annihilated this whole group.
We
I
did.
think we just. I think our annihilation of that group destroyed the tribe. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that tribe is no more.
Yeah.
If the tribe has any members left, they have no menfolk. That's for sure.
Hey, you don't know. There may be some girls who can't. There may be some women we killed, and there may be some guys who can't fight due to
I will say
some reason or another.
I will say if there were males that couldn't fight, they have.
They probably got eaten.
Yeah, I was going to say they were almost certainly served as stew soon after.
Yeah.
Which we should probably take all the hearts and destroy them, just so they can't initiate anybody else with all the hearts that we left.
I think they're all dead.
But yeah, but the hearts are still from sentient creatures. We still destroy all the hearts.
True, but a bunch of dinosaurs are going to be coming here soon.
Yes, and unfortunately, as you're
So
travelling, despite your best attempts to be stealthy, you do come across one.
Well, I am clanging around in metal armor, and not much to help there.
So what do we fight? So what do we have to run from?
Well, it's rather difficult to run as it's directly in your path. But you hear a very familiar roar before something emerges from the trees.
Oh, goody, the feather T-Rex.
The Prydosaurus Rex!
Oh, it's never not going to be called that, is it?
Feather Rex.
Yes. And yes, it looks both pissed off and hungry.
Well, it could be
Everyone
worse.
remember to spread out.
Do T-Rex ever look not pissed off and hungry?
Well, it could, like I said, it could be worse. It could be horny too.
Go sit in the back pun corner and think about what you've done.
That's what the Triceratops was.
Oh, well,
I know
we get
exactly
that
what I did.
Oh, fuck.
one.
I just beat everybody else to it, that's all.
No,
Jeez.
I just prefer theater of the absurd jokes.
Oh. So, should we sing?
Nah, it's already
Happy
done.
birthday.
Happy birthday to you, man.
I was gonna say happy birthday, man. No problem.
Happy birthday. Thank you.
I guess that means Miles can now play. I mean, not Miles, but darn it.
It
Matthias.
means
Onyx.
Matthias,
Matthias, I
yeah,
can
thank
now
you.
use. Oh, and
Yeah.
Shane, you have a new shiny war club.
I have a war club.
Yeah.
Yes, it's
Okay.
it's the Jade War Club, but it was basically given to you because it's a club. It's a magic staff that also acts as a club, as a +1 planar club.
Happy birthday.
Nice.
Yes, it also has.
Oh my goodness, what is that?
Look, we got your birthday gift, and we didn't even know it was your birthday till now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
I will put the stats onto the actual artifact item and give you access to it. So.
Actually, now would probably be the best time for Entangled.
Yes. Oh, by the way, one of its spells is Entangle, and it let's.
You don't get entangled by it.
Yeah, you're immune to it.
Oh, okay. Jade. Oh, the hammer thing we were going after last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a cool looking hammer.
Well, it's only a club because originally it was going to be a heavy mace, but then I realised I had to make it accessible to a good chunk of the characters, and that you were not an Arcanist but an Exploiter Wizard, which changed the potential setup.
Gotcha. Okie dokie. I am in. I've got my character sheet up. I take it we're facing off against the giant lizard.
Yes, you got
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes, the
Tritus.
what was it? The Charau-Ka priestess decided to, as a last minute, I'm going to die anyway, so screw you all, to cast a spell that basically made you the ultimate. You piss off everything that is a dinosaur in this territory.
Lovely.
Bitch.
Yes. So in short, all dinosaurs see us as horrible, horrible things that need to be eaten, destroyed, or rended. Not necessarily in that order.
Fair enough. And we have a new cat with this.
Yes, Takewee, that would be the priestess.
Yeah,
you rescued.
that's the one we had to go rescue.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Just need to do our feathered foe here with initiative, and then I'll also have to do Matthias, since I can now ghost him.
And remember to roll your initiative, Shane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I had assumed you guys were already in combat.
Now we just
Just
found the big dinosaur.
Well, more it found you, unfortunately.
fair enough.
2, 3, 4. So this is what, Colossal 2?
It should, yeah, I think it. Colossal should be the correct
Large,
size.
huge.
I'm just double checking whether I've got the size.
Colossal. It looks like Colossal 2, man, to me.
I might have mucked it up because it's supposed to be a gargantuan. And I think gargantuan takes up 6 spaces.
Medium?
No.
Large.
If he's supposed to be gargantuan.
Huge.
Medium, large, huge. Gargantuan.
Huge is a 3x3.
Gargantuan.
Yeah.
Oh, if I mucked
You
up
got 5x5, that's a Colossal.
Oh, have I gone small?
You know, you've gone big.
Yeah, way big. You're
you went one size too big.
Oh, My
If he's
mistake.
only supposed to be gargantuan, I believe comes before colossal.
You're correct. I mucked it up by 1. I mixed it up by
Yeah.
2 size, because it's only supposed to be a 20 by 20. My mistake. Sorry about that.
No worries. He's still big.
Yeah, I was just making sure if we really were fighting something that big, it's like, okay, this could be fun. Meanwhile, party members chipping at his toes. We killed it by damaging its toes enough to take away all its hit points.
To be
What is this,
fair,
a first-person shooter?
or a Dark Souls game with some of their bosses.
Oh, with as big as this thing is, it's not like we're hitting its head unless it hit it as it bends down to bite one of us.
Speak for yourself,
I got a gun. I'm shooting at his head.
right?
And oh my god, the requirements for flanking something that big.
Right, see on me, you're up. Why do I get the feeling vanish and move around is going to be in the order of the day?
Or delay until after Onyx and get hasted.
Because she's just like, fuck this noise.
I can't haste you if I can't see you.
And so vanish and stealthing. Where's stealth there?
I'm going to say,
That'll be 51.
okay, no problem, but just to ask, do you want to wait for Onyx before you do all this, or?
More or less, this is what she's doing while waiting to see what Onyx does. She's not.
I
She's
can't
basically
hate
doing-
you if
she's
I can't
basically-
see you.
Yeah, she's basically hiding and just going, Onyx, if you're gonna do something, do it now. Because she remembers Kaiju.
Yes. So, I'm guessing... So, Onyx, you've got your... So, you're just going with haste?
Yeah, I'm going to haste our frontliners that I can see, which is Xanarin.
Somebody would have let you know exactly where she is.
This line plus who?
Let's see.
Yeah, I'd say if Xiaomi's let you know where she is, then you can haste her as well, so...
Alright. I guess Zangeist? Zangeist?
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, Eidolon, which is a melee.
That'll work. Because Miles is ranged, as is... Or no. Who's the red guy underneath Miles?
Matthias.
That's Matthias. Matthias is melee.
Well, he's got
Yeah,
both.
okay.
He's also got a pistol.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, I can only get 5 of you, so...
Alright. Ah, that's bad.
And
Although I'd rather get a player than someone's Eidolon, so instead of Zangeist, go ahead and get Matthias.
Okay.
How deep is that water?
Walkable. It's not enough to actually cause physical impediment or anything like that.
And then I'll try to draw its attention.
And this thing has a major major breath weapon, right?
Yes.
So everyone make sure that you spread out!
I don't go until after it.
So
Hey, same here.
Can I make a... Did we make a knowledge check on it already, or...
No, but you'd need to make a knowledge plane check, although you were given some basic information as part of your briefing on the general plane. But yes, if anyone wants to make a knowledge plane check, they can do.
Okay.
Well, I rolled a 1.
Okay, this beast does indeed have a 30-foot cone breath weapon. which deals lightning damage.
Fun.
Hey, it could be worse. It could have been radioactive fire.
Hey. Then I'd probably have to hurt you for making Godzilla a rainbow Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Right?
Fair enough.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that because I have a feeling the kaiju community here in the UK might come after me if I did that.
Yes, a couple of your own players would come after you for doing that.
Fair enough. Yeah, but the kaiju community here in the UK would probably get me faster. They don't have
You're right, because it would take me a while to get to England.
Yeah. They don't have to arrange flights, they just have to find me. Okay.
Alright, so
Xanarin, you're up.
Lumerin takes this guy's move there, and Xanarin is going to go.
Remember, Haze gives you 30 feet in
Wherever I want.
You could actually charge the thing with your double move, I think.
I could, but that sounds unwise. Could I take cover behind this stump?
Yes, it's not actually a stump, that is just a tree that you can't see the top of because they want map clarity.
Okay. I am going to take cover behind the tree.
Fair enough.
And that's turn.
Okay, Zangief is up.
Okay, oh wait, no, that was, yeah, that was right.
Oh,
Double move.
Xander, bonuses from haste is a
30-foot move, an additional standard action.
and a +1 dodge bonus to AC.
And reflex saves.
Yeah.
And a hit.
And to hit.
In short, haste is amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
Wait till I pick up Mythic Haste.
Oh boy.
Alright.
Oh wow, I can't wait for that either.
So, Zangief is done.
Alright, it's turn then.
Now we'll see if it was wise of me to take cover behind this here tree.
As it stomps its way past and crushes the tree. Good thing we did a size check on the thing, because then it probably could have.
Mm-hmm. Yeep. No, you're going the wrong way.
It's going towards the congregation of the largest congregation of foes. Or as it sees them, snacks.
Did it move through any of my threatened squares, or did it avoid me?
Probably would have gotten, yeah, it probably would have just gotten
I think it avoided you.
I think you would have gotten
Barely, but I think you passed just, maybe not.
No, I think
It
with that
did.
with the path it was taking, yes, you would have gotten an attack of opportunity. Sorry, I didn't think about it at the time.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that's...
Confirmed crit. So 16 damage.
So it doesn't confirm with the 23?
No, it confirmed.
No, it did.
But the fire
It is-
doesn't get
Oh.
as
The
much as
fire,
that.
the fire doesn't get it. Isn't supposed to be getting doubled.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
Yeah, let me see if I can
You
fix that.
stabbed it in the eye!
Yes, and
He
now
stabbed it
rather
in the
than
tail.
moving forward,
Oh no.
yeah, it gets to get all snappish.
Yeep.
And this is how Xanarin dies.
This is how I die.
It was then that he knew that he fucked up.
This
Oh,
is the end.
I wasn't expecting to crit there.
I
I think you got
I-
snapped, Xanarin.
You know what? It misses. Nah, just
Really?
kidding. It definitely hits. It
That's right.
definitely.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, that hits me!
and this is why I took Mythic Dodge.
I still can't believe I took that AOO.
Cause holy shit.
Now, here comes the real part. The damage.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
You
really
know,
scared about.
he can roll, 30s and 40s to hits. If the thing only does 1d6 damage, it's not shit.
No, it
We'll
does.
see.
No, it does 4d6 plus something extra. Oh,
Plus
and
strength bonus, I figured that.
Sounds like me in a couple of levels.
Ooh, look! Half of Xanarin's hit points.
Over half of my hit points.
Plus 22 for strength?
It's bite, primary, time and a half.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And I don't know. I don't remember what the Pathfinder rules.
Actually,
I would have to look up the
actually,
bestiary.
Small correction. Tyrannosaurus has the powerful bite special ability, meaning it applies twice its strength
Oh,
on bite damage.
also has grab.
Swallow
was it
hole?
bite, I
Yeah,
believe?
grab
Yeah.
roll, which is why I'm about to make
die.
which is why I'm about to make a CMB roll.
Hey, I had a character swallowed by a T-Rex in Pathfinder once. I lived though.
We'll see if I live.
Well, you grapple. There's nothing else.
Yeah, I'm grappled.
And does he get the
Okay.
swallow hole? I don't remember.
Yes, but that has to be next turn.
Oh, so you got one chance to break out. Good luck at that.
I can't meet that grapple check though.
But-
Oh wait, no, it's a CMD check against it, CMB. I'm not sure if I'd be able to meet that either though.
Okay, guys, we're gonna have to.
Do you have anything in escape?
Nope.
Okay.
You have a small piercing weapon.
Do you have anything in dex?
I've got.
Do you have something to
14
throw in
dex.
its mouth that explodes?
I would honestly be better taking the
Well,
CMB
well.
check.
Okay. Gordon, you're up.
Yeah.
Please alpha this thing to death.
Well,
25.
Magnus, I think we're gonna need a charge.
yeah, I'm gonna charge. It's the only way I can. Let's see.
Yeah, I think.
This charge. Oh, and I'm gonna share outflank with. I think I missed.
Yes, you
Zing
did.
Yeah, you need to move Xanarin's token up into its mouth.
Yeah.
Just so it looks appropriate. No, actually on top of the token in the mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Matthias gets his turn, and I'm just going to double check the range on his gun.
Or
Actually,
can you do the thing where we all go up 30
yeah,
feet?
he's gonna use the he's going to use the mythic ability to move everyone forward 30 feet.
Nice.
What kind of range does that have?
It's enough to get up to Onyx, but probably not any further than that.
Okay. I just wanted to see if Zangief was affected by it. I didn't know what his range on that
Let
was.
me double check.
Because
Just to make-
whatever he's done it, my two have always been like right next to him when he's done it.
Yeah, just let me double check Mythic Adventures, and then I'll let you know.
Sweet, I'll be able to get him. See.
Now I definitely don't need to charge. Because doesn't that provoke attacks of opportunity?
Yes,
It
but
does if you don't have improved charge.
yes, but I would also.
Its mouth is currently occupied, so it's not going to be taking the AOs.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would
What
have
his
to
other
give up trying to swallow
All
him.
distracted, guys.
I think it's going to be distracted soon.
Let's see, advance.
It's gonna be interesting to see if we actually lose somebody this fight.
Oh, yeah, within 30
Well,
feet of you. So yes, it's only within 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like I said, all the previous times I'd been like right next to him, and I was pretty sure it wouldn't reach mine too. So.
Onyx is within 30 feet.
Oh, do I get the move?
Yeah.
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 Because
Feel-
that might do something here. Let me go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't give it something for the breath weapon.
Well, if the breath weapon attacks, it could be horrible for, the guy inside the mouth.
Yeah, I think you auto fail the reflex save there.
Yeah.
Or take a really big ass penalty.
Auto fail minus 20. What's the difference?
Let's see how this goes.
On one I can roll a nat 20, on the other I can't.
Alright.
Actually,
Alright, guys.
And yes, I'm just double checking Matthias' range because that's only a swift action, so I just have to.
Yeah.
And it's within range. Sweet. So Matthias gets to shoot the bugger.
Please do.
Aim for the eyeballs!
Unfortunately, that misses.
And the eyeball's negative, like 5. I wouldn't take a negative 5.
yeah.
Well-
You start messing with the called shot rules there.
Yeah. So.
Now he
Unless you're
gets,
built for called shots.
later on, he'll get a point of panache where he can actually do it. He'll get that ability.
They got a whole section for called shot rules.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Miles, you're
No,
up.
it's a point of panache for a called shot without penalty.
Nah.
We'll move right there.
Hit.
I'm not calling shots, so I'm shooting at the giant thing. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
Big
could have
enough,
called shots and still hit.
Maybe.
No, you would have. I've confirmed on 23.
Yeah. Let's say so.
Well, I'm just saying it would have been a negative 5, so I would have been rolling at, 5 less.
Alright,
So
so
I've
we
been-
got. Well, it's at least taking damage.
Yep. And it's not happy. We'll say that much. Okay, Magnus, you're up. Guessing moving up and playing Smack the Dino. Magnus, you there, dude? Ah, he's muted.
Unmute thyself.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
My grandmother came in and started talking.
Ah.
Do you still need the bonuses for haste?
Nah, he's got him.
Okay,
Yeah, they gave them to me.
cool.
All right. So, hello?
What
I
the?
love you. Won't you tell me your name?
Punch.
That's gonna be a hit.
Yep.
And you know what? Point of mythic power, sudden strike. Another.
Ah, man. That's a miss.
At least they're attached to your.
He didn't roll a 1, he's fine.
I can't
Yeah.
draw out my weapons anyway because
yeah.
I have always a chance.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay,
Yeah.
and...
Huh?
Xanarin, I need you to make me a reflex save.
Okay. Hey!
That's enough
Decent.
so you land adjacent to the Rex as they've done enough damage to disrupt its grapple on you.
I flip it off.
Do what now?
We got him to drop Xanarin.
Yay!
You guys did enough alpha to make it drop me.
Of course, you realize now all three, you, me, and Magnus, are in the perfect spot to be breathed on, right?
I go before it.
Yep.
And the
Oh,
brave
let's go for it.
and the brave paladin ran away.
Oh no,
His
not
name
run
is
away,
not
just
Sir Robin.
reposition. Not
Okay.
run away, just reposition.
Right. Okay, see on me, you're up.
Somebody's gonna get her butt over here
Yes, which
and then stab it. Sneak attack and flat-footed.
You still missed.
Flat-footed AC.
You still missed.
It
Yeah.
might,
It'd be 14, not 12. 14. It doesn't have flanking.
might be enough.
Might
It
be.
Depending
might.
on
That's
how
why
much-
I'm asking. Is it
No,
enough?
it's not.
Okay, so it has more than 4 points of natural armor.
I was about to say, I think he's got a pretty good natural armor class, but
You never know. It could just have amazing
No, I will.
Dexterity.
depth.
I will be completely honest with you guys. It has a plus 15 natural armor.
yeah, so it's got 25 armor class. Minimum.
So I was really freaking close.
Actually, no, it doesn't.
It's 23 at least.
Oh, it's size.
It's size, yeah.
Yeah.
Penalty for its size.
Mhm.
But that's still only a -3?
-4.
-4, maybe?
Yeah.
So that'd be 21, and then with its dex added in.
Yeah.
We know a 23 passes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no,
Alrighty.
We had a 23.
I did on a confirm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
When I got myself into this mess.
oh, that's right.
Yep.
Okay, Onyx, you're up.
Did we get what this thing's resistances were?
It doesn't have any specific elemental resistances.
I'm sorry, did you say it did not have any?
That's correct.
Mhm.
Okay.
Even though it breathes
so-
lightning.
Well, it.
Yeah, that's why I was curious.
Well, actually, yeah, it would have. Sorry, I'm looking over the base versus my templated version, and yes, it does have lightning resistance. Sorry.
Okay.
Going slightly doolally.
Gotcha. So let's go ahead and everyone else is on the ground, so I'm going to set a fireball off on its head.
How high up is its head?
High enough that it wouldn't
4
actually
squares.
catch you guys in the. High enough that it wouldn't actually catch you guys in the blast.
Wow, its head's up higher than 30 feet.
Well, it depends on whether he's going mythic or regular.
Yeah.
Or he could
Yeah,
set
it's
it.
gonna be mythic.
Oh, in which case you
So
could.
40 feet.
So you could set it off above the creature's head, so it would.
That's true.
Yeah,
Which I'm guessing is
that's
what's
the idea,
happening.
is to catch him.
Alright, so explosion!
Big bada boom. Reflex save, DC 23.
Right. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother putting on the spell effect thing, just because
Sure, that's fine.
it's a one-target thing, so effectively in this situation.
Reflex save. I'm gonna laugh if this thing has evasion and makes its reflex save.
Oh
No.
Oh, failed.
Yes, big time.
29 points.
So 29 points, and he's on fire.
Ah, yes. 2d6 points of damage every round, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. He can take a full round to put it out, though.
Oh god, a T-Rex doing stop, drop, and roll.
Right?
But is the T-Rex smart enough to do stop, drop, and roll?
Well, to be fair,
Nah, it's just
in
gonna blast the three of us with its laser breath.
this case, it'd probably be more of a case of slamming its head into the water.
And that's me.
Okay. Xanarin, you're up.
Xanarin.
Okay, 5 foot up,
Ah, for flanking.
long sword. Oof.
Missed.
Then I
16?
dropped my sword.
Yep.
No, you did.
Yeah, on the hasted attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Rolled
right.
a 5, not a 1. Oh, the
Yeah,
second.
Yeah.
Not a great
Second.
round for me.
Well,
yeah.
you did just fall out of a T-Rex's mouth and probably
Yeah.
have seen something you don't want to think about ever again.
And
Slaughter round.
Lemon is gonna fly over here and be distracting.
Okay. Is he going to be
Actually,
taking a swing
Lemon
as
can make an
well?
attack. He's gonna go for it. No.
No. Oh, the dice really do not like you lot tonight.
Not during this engagement.
But again, we're at least not in good beaming position.
Well, most of you
Do I
are.
have flying go into Zangief there? Or does he need to move further over?
Aren't you
I think you
turning
need to
out
go
the
one
light?
more over here.
Yeah, I would say.
Okay, well that would make him double move, so...
Actually, sorry, are you looking for to be in flanking with Magnus, did you say, or with Corden?
With Corden.
In
He
which
gets
case,
another-
in which
he
case,
gets
the
plus
previous,
4,
in which
so-
case, previous space would have been fine. Sorry. You can move back and keep your attack. No
Oh.
If I gotta give up the attack, I could give it up. I just wanted to make sure it's in the right place.
Yeah, you're in the right place. Don't worry. So yeah, you're fine to get your attack. And 8 damage.
29, 8 points. Unfortunately, now it's its turn.
Yes.
Yes.
This is gonna hurt.
Yes, yes it
Possibly.
is, because Corden and Magnus are the ones who are in perfect position to get the brunt of the breath weapon. So reflex.
Yeah, my reflex save isn't that great.
Neither's
It's okay, but it's not great. Well, actually, it's respectable.
Mine's not good.
Just remember you get a
What's
+1 from the
respectable?
cloak you picked up a couple of sessions ago. Just making sure you remember that you got your resistance bonus. factored
And
in.
you also get one from haste.
Yeah, so it's up by...
Yes. So it's the
How do you
plus
want
2 to
the additional damage from the fireball to do on his turn or mine?
we'll go on this one's turn, so we'll do the 2d6 now. Do you want to roll that?
Yeah, 10 damage.
Okay. So, as I say, Corden, Magnus, if you can give me those saves, and then I'll roll the damage. Okay.
I really crap my roll.
And remember, you guys can use your mythic to augment that.
Yes, you can surge.
Yeah. Well, the question is, did we pass or fail?
You both failed at the moment.
Okay, unfortunately, in Xander's case,
Yeah.
even if he uses
Yeah.
the search, he can't succeed. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to try because it's an additional D6. A 19
Yep, you are.
total.
Yep, you are. You take half damage from this.
Oh, wow.
Whoa!
Wow.
Glad I moved out of that.
So
Oof.
I took 9.
Yeah, you take 19.
Ow.
Surprising at 5 would take like 1 more.
Let me just do some quick math here.
Is Aaron taking a nap?
No, I'm not. I didn't get hit by it.
No, Xanarin's out of the blast area.
Oh, Xander's the one. Okay.
Yeah.
That would have put me 1 hit point from death.
That far into the negatives?
That would put me in -12. My con is 13.
Oh, dude. One failed roll on self-stabilizing, you were dead.
No, we automatically stabilize because of mythic.
Although,
Oh, that's right, we do.
thankfully, I can auto heal myself whenever I go down. Not every time, but for a certain number of times per day.
Oh, shine a light. Corden, you're up.
Yeah.
Even if you wish you weren't.
Actually, I'm doing better than Xanarin is right now, so...
Yes, well, you didn't get the 4d6 plus 22.
Yeah, and I didn't get the full 38 either.
Hit and a miss, so an additional 7 points of damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was
Does that
just
have
damages
your,
were switched.
link?
Yeah.
Alright.
Yep.
Now it's Matthias's turn, and he gets to take a pot shot.
Yeah, second roll, I just rolled really crappy.
So this isn't factoring.
I rolled like a... Yeah, I rolled a 4 on the hasted attack.
Never mind. Matthias misses again.
Does the rapid shot miss?
Rapid shot might have.
Rapid shot hit.
Rapid shot.
I thought.
Yeah.
He's outside his first range increment, though, isn't he?
No, he's got an 80. He's got an 80-foot range increment.
Yeah. Yeah. It's guns. They have insane range.
Well, no. If he has an 80-foot range increment on his pistol, he has as much as I do have on my rifle.
Well, we can talk about potentially upgrading the range on your rifle to make it to make it more in line after this session, Nashi. No problem.
I think he might have distance on his weapon.
No, I think it's just. I think he's using one of the more modern rifles, which I did say was alright.
Yeah.
For
His revolvers are advanced.
protectorate weapons. So if we'll look into giving your rifle a tweak into one of the modern firearm rifles. Because I think that should give you about. Because I think that gives you about 200-foot range once you get it. So we can do that at the end. I'll send you the stats for the one that you should upgrade it to, and then you can still keep the Gauss upgrade and all that. Just switch it over to that to the different weapon stats and all that.
Base model.
Yeah. So your turn, Miles, and as I say, we'll do that at the end of the session because doing it on the fly in the middle of combat might be a bit of a pain in the arse.
Oh, 5 foot. Shoot.
Huh. No, actually, the Mosin Nagant rifle, the modern rifle, has an 80-foot range as well.
Well, that's just it. This is Mattias uses a revolver.
Yeah, but okay, just yeah. Here's the change we're going to make. Just upgrade the range on your rifle to 120 feet. That should be more accurate. Otherwise, just keep it the same, because I think they've mucked up the information on either Archives and Nessus or somewhere, because I think the rifle is meant to have a 120-foot range. And that hits, and it's still standing, but it's looking woozy. Magnus?
All right. That's 5-foot step here. Hopefully that that does what I hope it does.
Yeah. Puts you in flanking? Yes, it does.
I was also hoping maybe we're not in the perfect position to be
Yeah, you're no
breath
longer
weaponed again.
Flamed on, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the hope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So. And your first hit brings it to its knees, and
Oh, goody.
And as it's brought to its knees, your other shield just goes flying
Yep.
off into the distance.
No, it doesn't.
always a chance.
Always a chance. I don't drop my shields.
Yes, he was making sure of this after last campaign.
Yeah, that is why it was the first mythic ability I chose.
That's the reason why it's just a swift action to grab my rifle.
Hmm.
So, like, even between shots, I can
Oh
swift.
my goodness, we just killed the feathery T-Rex.
Yes. Now, does anyone want to try and harvest things from it?
I'm going to pick up my sword and just.
I do not have the ability, although somebody is gonna go over to Xanarin and just go,
Heal.
yeah, hold still.
No, it's okay. Are we gonna get heals from Orbis or?
Yeah, Orvis I was going to say, Orvis can give the heal. And Magnus?
Yeah, give.
I was going to say, Magnus?
Because a few of us got hit.
Yeah, again. No, it's literally you guys can stand in a line and I can just. Okay, you guys stand in a line.
Yeah. The other thing I was going to say
Wait
is,
until.
Magnus, I believe you've got survival, so if you want to harvest anything, or is that going to be Miles's job?
I don't have,
I'll
I don't have
give it
survival.
I'll give it a shot.
Huh?
Come on, Daddies. Ha! 20.
Okay. Yes, you're able to harvest a few things. Question is, are you prioritizing hide, internal organs, or things like teeth and claws?
Probably whatever we could possibly use to harness that breath weapon.
Turtle organs.
Okay, you are able... Yeah, with a 20, it'll be the only thing you get, but yes, you are able to extract the lightning organ.
So I have the lightning organ of whatever the hell this is called.
We'll just
I'm
stick
just
with
gonna-
Feather Rex for now.
Right,
Yeah.
source.
I'm gonna roll this.
Miles will have something to put into his robots when he finally gets to that point.
I don't care about that. I want one of its teeth. I want a few of its teeth, actually.
Okay.
I don't care. 7 survival. I'll do it. I'll just try and yank out some teeth. Pretty sure.
I was gonna say, if you want to take the, I
I
was gonna say, yeah, you'd be able to get a couple of the teeth, and potentially take a few chippings off some of the others if you were looking. Because if you're looking for bullets, then you don't need full teeth.
No, I want one of the big teeth. So I'm like this. I'm gonna like drag it around and be like, "This is as big as me."
Actually, it is. One of its front canines is as big, if not bigger, than you.
That's what I want. I want one of the front canines, and we'll just drag it with me. I'm gonna get my robot helper to help me. It's gonna drag.
Alright, let's get back to the village before we meet another one.
Okay, just be a second, and then I'll just gather you guys up, and then.
You don't understand. I'm turning this into a chariot.
A tooth chariot.
Tooth chariot. One single tooth.
You could probably more accurately turn it into a stool than a chariot.
This tooth is as big as me. I can sit in it. It's like one of those. It's like a luge thing, whatever they're called.
Bobsleigh?
Like you know the thing that they take down the
luge sled for the Winter Olympics.
Yeah,
you know
will
the luge
say
event.
Just be careful which way you're carrying it because it is razor sharp.
Trust me,
robot carrier.
I know.
Yes. I'll put it this way: you could make a longsword out of this thing.
Longsword?
You grab your own tooth. This is gonna be amazing.
I'd like to grab one just for the meme.
Okay, you can either make a survival check or make a strength check to try and rip it out.
Strength is better.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Alright, you're able to get it out since there's no... Okay, and I'll just gather you guys up and then we'll move over to the map. Just gonna move these into a group so I don't have to delete the feather Rex.
Honestly, if you want, I could just like get rid of the whole entire body except for the bones. I have a slime in my pocket.
Let's not.
The worrying comments that come out of this party.
Because again, Sonny's just kind of like, no, although I really need to show you the giant lizards because this thing's a baby.
Give me one of their teeth, and I'll make us all a transportation.
That would imply getting the tooth out of the head of a kaiju.
Yeah. And that's what she talks. Yeah, that's what she talks about. She's like, this thing reminds me of and she just describes kaiju.
I'm gonna need this tooth. I'm gonna need some living steel. I'm gonna need one of those Mobius core.
Oh god, he's making a protein core powered tooth chariot.
Why do I get the feeling that if we do ever go to La Feinwan, Miles is gonna be demanding kaiju teeth?
That'd be an interesting experience.
I mean, I assume that like, if it lives for a very long time, it has to refill its teeth every once in a while, like a shark. I'm pretty sure I could just ask for one.
Not so much. Kaiju teeth are more like... Well, I'll put it this way. Kaiju teeth, which would actually be able to be explained by Xiaomi, is they're more akin to adamantine than any naturally occurring tooth from any other type of creature.
Even adamantine would wear down after thousands of years.
Again, she'd mostly be saying stories she heard of because those fights don't happen often, and when they do, there's usually lots and lots of bodies.
And much collateral damage.
Yeah, especially with pagodas. Apparently all the pagodas just trashed. for you Godzilla fans, you're welcome.
Actually, I'm just waiting because if we get there when there's a dead Godzilla, all I can say is Mecha Godzilla.
I am specifically making sure that doesn't happen because I am not giving the party a Mechagodzilla. I know I am a generous DM, but I am not that stupid. Oh, interplanar travel.
Alright, so we're...
Oh, and now I'm just imagining the interplanar adventures of the party who use their Mechagodzilla as base and transport.
No, that'd be the Dragon Zord.
Besides, Mechagodzilla is controlled by roaches.
Yes. Alright, so we're back here. We got the priestess back.
Yes.
And probably weirded out this poor lady who's seeing a boggle carry a huge tooth.
To be fair, she's not that bothered by that because obviously you're warriors. You deserve to take prizes from defeating such an impressive beast. She's more confused about why you didn't take any of the meat.
I look at her and I'm like, I ate the rest.
Who'd we lose? Oh, lost Shane.
Alright.
Okay, well, hopefully he'll be back in a second.
Well, again, if they want to go and collect the meat, by all means, go and get it.
And you are, she does offer once you get back to it, once she can refresh herself to cleanse you all of the dino hate curse.
Yes, please.
That would be advantageous.
I rather like this curse.
And you are given the thanks of Namakwi and the village, who do offer to hold a feast in your honor.
Wow, that sounds good.
Food sounds good.
I will eat all 200 pounds.
I'm a little lightheaded recently.
Yes, the fact that, by the way, the fact that you survived being chewed on by a feathered Rex does get you admiring glances from pretty much everybody. That is normally a death sentence.
Well, it would have been if the rest of us hadn't done enough damage to cause it to drop them.
Yeah, it's more that it's normally doesn't even take, swallowing whole. It is normally a case of if a leopard warrior gets bitten, it is normally the case that it is, does enough damage to kill them in a bite. There's a reason why they translate.
Well, you said you don't have any short piercing weapons, do you? Small piercing
I have a
weapons.
long sword.
Yeah, you would have been hosed if you got swallowed whole, man.
Depending on how generous our GM is, I could use my holy symbol as a dagger.
No, maybe you are. There are also a few gifts handed out.
Oh yay!
I pat your back and I'm like, there's worse things to be known as other than the guy who has not been eaten.
There are worse things. Yes, I could be the person who was eaten.
Before we get to the gifts, I will say one of the things you get to see is them setting up what is basically a massive oven where they roast 3 whole triceratops.
So, are we eating lizard or bird?
Both.
I think both. Only the thing I'm curious about is where's the white meat, where's the dark?
I don't know. How are they cooking it?
Effectively, they're barbecuing it.
I was going to say, if it's fried, it doesn't matter. If there's one thing I love, it's fried chicken, and I don't care if it's white or dark meat. It's fucking fried chicken, goddammit.
Very true.
But,
I'm gonna have to send you the story that I sent Chris now.
Yes,
Your KFC story?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have not been able to finish what was planned to be my submission because heat waves make my creativity go whoomp.
KFC is people!
Well, on the plus side, if they still will... They have other anthologies that are sci-fi based, so you can actually submit it to them and they'll still look at it.
Yes, I might do, but it wasn't a sci-fi one. It was a fantasy one involving people trying to create a multi-exit point pocket dimension for something like a military-sized bag of holding. Only one of the wizards has an allergic reaction to one of the components because it hadn't been filtered properly. So he sneezes in the middle of the spell.
I might have people you can send that to. I will send you a link later when I find it.
Okay. As you can imagine, sneezing in the middle of a spell that messes around with dimensional borders does not end well.
Yeah, that's not good.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're all... Alright, so we see the Triceratops cooking.
Triceratops.
And there is...
Parrot being the operative.
Yes. And there is also large amounts of fresh fruit, vegetables, other meat, including what appears to be fried raptors.
That probably is the closest thing to fried chicken.
Did we bring any of the T-Rex back with us?
Only the lightning organ and the teeth.
Yeah.
Well, we let them know where the T-Rex is, and if they can get to it in time, that should be plenty of meat for them.
Yes, okay. So, I'll compile a list for the full list of gifts, but you're basically each given an additional magical item to aid you.
Okay.
Sweet.
In certain cases, such as Xanarin, yes, you're given a keen dagger.
Fair enough.
For next time.
For next,
Yeah.
you know what worries me
Just in
is they
case.
think there is going to be a next time that you're going to get swallowed.
It's less that, and it's more a case of, why are you travelling in the jungle without some way of getting out of something else's gullet?
Simple. I have, let's see here, one...
I've never had that happen to me before.
I've got 8 other things that can possibly get me out of that thing's gullet.
I have 30 things, but they're all the same thing.
Yeah.
Yes, and in the case of Corden, you're given a set of sandals. They are sandals of the Long March. They give you a +10 to your base speed. Though they are very colourful sandals, as they are made of cured dino leather. I'll go through the rest later, but yes, after that you are transported back to NeoExodus via the portal after you enjoy the feast.
Yeah, some of me would actually save some of the meat to take to Jason just to go. It's very weird kaiju.
Well, if you want, you can actually. They're more than happy to give you sort of equivalent to a doggy bag full of all sorts of strange things. One thing.
Just because he would probably sit there and go, "Wait, these were like kaiju. Holy shit!"
Oh, there is one thing they also give you something that would stand out to you, see on me.
Huh.
It appears to be a candied persimmon, but it's the size of your head.
Holy!
Okay, we should ask them for one equivalent of what I can eat. So 200 pounds of the meat.
And
yeah.
They also for the drinks, if anyone wants to take some back, they appear to have made wine out of the same thing, so it's very much a sort of a very sweet plum brandy. If anyone wants to take that back.
What are they doing with the rest of the body of the
Yeah, Magnus will take them.
Triceratops?
The Triceratops? You mean the bones and the horns?
Yeah.
They make use of it, but if you're looking to pick up some of the horns or part of the beak, then you can do.
No, like if you look at a Triceratops head, like the whole entire head is basically one giant bone.
Oh well, that part, the frill part, is generally turned into shields.
Oh yeah, I just want that so I can put it at the front of the tooth.
Why do I get the feeling that you are slowly going to make the most ghetto, insane chariot in the history of NeoExodus?
I plan on making a zombie-proof chariot, okay?
The party is already zombie-proof. We've got two.
If you want that, to be fair, Miles, you could probably convince them to give you the whole skull. In which case, you would effectively have something you could turn into a chariot anyway.
No, I'm gonna put the skull.
I just do want to say I may be a divine caster, but I can't channel energy.
I keep forgetting that.
Oh man, that is hilarious, and I'm very happy that Jason has those big metal people. Those golems will be very handy with crap.
I nod as I have my robot helper carry all this stuff.
Okay. So you're transported back and to the caves, and then have to obviously travel back to the city.
Yep.
You are able to, if you can give me a diplomacy check, see on me.
All right.
I would like to assist.
No problem.
I thank you with that.
I auto assist.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Again, she was raised to eventually lead a nation. Talking. When she needs to, she can be courteous and diplomatic. She just doesn't like to because it's boring.
Okay. Well, you were able to convince the people that your friend was under influence and should not be held accountable and should not be strung up for his problems that he caused for the Dominion.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a good thing, because the Dominion is not kind in its methods of execution.
Yeah, and once it's done, she just gives Jason a look of, you owe me big time.
Things like strapping someone over the top of a soldier anthill covered in honey is a common one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been strongly opposed to that.
Well, the other option is just to bury you up to your head in the desert and leave you there.
Would have been very opposed to that, too.
You can turn to a
lay them on the ground naked, take a metal bucket with rats in it, stick it on their stomach, and put hot coals on the top of the bucket.
The rat box. Also, for some reason, used as an interrogation technique at one point.
Now, see, my favorite's the metal cow, just because the inventor of it was put into the metal cow.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yes. Funnily enough,
I'm not Googling that.
Funnily enough, Espen Blumenthal made actually made something that was equivalent to that as a grilling device at one point.
Yeah, it's based, ironically enough, most smokers probably took that technology to start working.
So what are we doing next?
You're heading back to your estate.
Yep.
I shall bring Jason over, because I'm guessing you're keeping him around to stop him acting like an asshat.
Yes, since he stopped acting like an asshat, yes. That, and she doesn't really know the best way to send him home, and she still has questions, like, okay, do the Emperor and Empress know about the secret tunnels we found?
the secret tunnels.
That everybody in the village except for the Emperor and Empress know about?
No, they were from the palace. The way to get out of the palace. That's how Sonmi Jae-shin would escape when she was younger, because she happened to find these in her palace, and she was just like, "Holy shit, secret tunnels! I'm gonna go exploring."
As any right-thinking person should.
Especially someone who has enough sense to leave a clear trail on how to get back. And it takes time to memorize all the tunnels.
That's how Zelda was made.
And you obviously now also have your 6 robots on guard duty.
Yes.
Yeah, we can put them to use on the compound.
I will just have to bop you guys around a bit because the scrolling on the maps is not the most friendly at the moment.
There are many, many, many maps.
So many maps. So many.
Yes, I will hopefully be editing some of these soon. So,
Yep.
No, they don't know about the tunnels. I had intended to leave that until such time as I had dealt with other issues. Differing depending on which version of me you're talking to.
Okay, also, what exactly happened in the village when I left? Because I gave everyone fair warning, so I'm pretty sure majority escaped, but...
Nobody of note was captured. A few street thugs. But that was about it.
So me just smiles and goes, "Good, then the books will still be coming out."
Yes, they will. As frustrating as that was.
What do you mean? Those books are very well written.
Yes, you
I
seem to
especially
have
like the one where she was trying to get where she discussed limiting power and actually starting something. What, I think she called it a parliament?
Yes, you weren't the one who had to explain it to the Emperor and got the earful afterwards.
Oh my god, he actually read them?
No, just the fact that they're being published. The ministers have apparently read them. They're not happy.
Somebody just starts laughing, going, "Oh my god, the ministers are actually reading them!"
First few pages and then they tend to go in the fire.
Ah, shit. It'd be nice if at least one person was actually reading and trying to understand what was being said.
I'll put it this way, this was their public response. I can't know their private. Funnily enough, none of them want to talk to me. For various and sundry reasons. My parentage just being a foremost amongst them.
I wonder why. And she just gives him a mischievous smile.
Yes, well, I suppose you probably have questions about my time working under Garanastra, yes?
Yes, all of the questions.
Alright. Just checking. Yes, we have got everyone back. I was just making sure.
Well, while you're doing that, I raise my hand. I'm like, these are the kaijus or giant lizards, right? And he can turn into a giant lizard. Is he part kaiju?
No. As I already said, I am technically blood of the sovereign dragon. Though if I admit this on my home plane, I will be killed.
So kaijus and dragons are different. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
We'll work on fixing that, and I'll just give him a nice pat on the shoulder.
Yeah, and Actually, there is one thing that confuses me, Jason. For every time a dragon's born, there's a phoenix that's born at the exact same, around the same time. What the hell happened to the phoenix that was born around the same time you were?
From what I understand, they were removed.
And also, follow-up question. Can I have some of your blood?
Kind of gives a look of, what the fuck?
No, you cannot.
Just think about it. If we could turn his blood into a pharmaceutical, we'd be able to create something that could temporarily turn someone into a dragon.
Jason is backing away from Miles slowly.
Son Me just kind of looks at Miles and goes, Miles? He was not descended from dragons. A dragon gave one of his ancestors a lot of magic. At least if the legends are true, but again, legends are kind of murky. That's almost like saying you could distill my blood and get a phoenix. And you can't.
Can I have some of your blood? We can test it out.
Miles, go work on your Terminators. Sorry, weeks ago his character's name was bothering the hell out of me because I knew that name and I looked it up.
Yeah.
So he just kind of looks and goes, no. And if you ask again, I'm going to set you on fire.
He might like that.
No.
I never said where I set him on fire. I just said he set on fire.
Let's not light the person who's probably carrying at least 10 gallons of alchemist fire on fire.
This is a fair point. That would
Again, I never said where he'd be set on fire.
Probably
just said he'd
wouldn't
be set on
matter.
fire.
And right, so the disturbing implications of your new associate aside, what information were you looking for when it came to Garanastra?
Any major bases of operations on this plane that you know of, besides the place where we found you?
Oh, that wasn't a major operation. That was a minor piercing, and it was more of a experimentation to create basically a backup point. No, the major spots are all manned by the four heralds.
Are there any in this plane, or are they all in different spots?
They're all on this plane. They have to be for the conjuration point, because this is the focus point of the breach.
Okay.
The only one I know about is the behemoth, and I don't know much. I know he's in the far north, but that's all I know.
Well, that's one more direction than we knew before.
I'm watching Miles.
Also, where and somebody's gonna point to the golems. Where the hell are these things getting made?
I believe they're being made on another plane. I never met the individual behind them. They call him the Forge Master. I believe he's not a herald. I believe he held a similar rank to me, an officer.
We must kill him and extract all of his knowledge from his mind.
Or how about this? Let's almost kill him and then turn him to our side.
Ooh, you're right. Making him into a golem is perfect.
No. Not make him into a golem. Convert, not change what species he is.
Yeah, that's why you don't put as many augmentations in it. We just need to... Just the base of the brain would be pretty good.
You're
Jason's just going to look over at Xiaomi and whisper, "Are you sure you're fighting for the heroes here?"
let me put it, and somebody will whisper in Tien, let me put it just low enough for him to hear. Let me put it this way. I was told not to trust people. Trust
And,
but then again, that may have been because of what happened between us.
Fair point. And he will actually give a description as well to as he describes the second herald, Tetra, the behemoth.
Okay.
So I'll give you the image.
Mm-hmm.
He's apparently about the size of an oni.
Oh, fun. That's gonna be a lot of fun to deal with. Some of you will then ask, all right, targets. Any potential targets for either assassination or areas they need to be in control of. Sort of like what the old story said they were, whatever was trying to destroy our back during the legendary Dragon and Phoenix time was trying to do.
From what I recall, there are 4 points, I believe, located on this planet, but I'm not 100% whether they're all located on this planet, that link to extra-dimensional, well, basically pocket dimensions, which are being used as a channeling point. Each one guarded over by one of the heralds.
Are there any other spaces they are looking at, or are they just concentrating on those areas?
They are searching. The one they call the Usurper, some being that escaped one of the previous conquests of the realms. It's supposed to be here on NeoExodus somewhere, but they don't know where. To which Orbis will reply, that must be their term for the engineer. Good to know that they haven't found her. Good to know that they haven't found her yet. Then again, I can't find her. Then again, we can't find her either. So, 50-50.
Well, at least we know they don't know where she is either, or he.
Maybe we should make it a point to find them.
Yes, but the problem is that they are very good at hiding. Hence how they've managed to avoid Garanastra's attention for, I think, the last 1,000 years or so. Plane hopping as they go.
Do they give any information to you, Jason, of what to look for or things they were looking for?
Not at the moment. I wasn't the one on the hunt. I was chiefly supposed to be the one acting as a distraction and an opponent for this party.
Okay, be right down.
You gotta go, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I muted myself.
Nope.
I'll be right back. Supper.
No,
all right.
But yeah.
They have do you know any distractions they were planning?
Not. I think no. Unfortunately, they told me I would know when they felt it was time for me to be engaged on them. They aren't much for telling people that aren't involved.
You mean they've got good operational security? That's unfortunate.
To be fair, they have been. To be fair,
yes, it is.
To be fair, the upper echelons have been running this sort of job, including the Order of the Apocalypse, which is what I was technically a member of. Have been doing this for over 10,000 years. Well, the Order. The rest have been doing it for far longer.
Just because they have thousands of years of experience doesn't necessarily mean they're good at everything.
No, but it doesn't mean they've had more chance to foul up than most and keep copious notes.
All right.
I'll put it this.
Order of the Apocalypse. Oh, Continue.
I'll put it this way. I was only allowed to see it once, but they have a pocket dimension that is entirely dedicated to their library of files. As far as I could tell, it was actually... And he looks up at Xiaomi. As far as I could tell, I think it was bigger than the capital.
We should get Miles in there.
Yeesh. Okay.
Not for another 2 levels when I get Arcane Ruin.
I was just thinking you could start a really good fire.
We probably want that information.
We either want it or we want to destroy it.
These Order of the Apocalypse people. What did you feel like would be their strategies? Would they be more similar to what we are used to dealing with? Never really knowing with the strikes coming, more strikes from the shadows, more us having to make sure that our food is edible. And she just goes to this long list of like poisons, drinks, having to make sure our cups are constantly clean.
They're not. They're more political destabilization and general chaos. They like to cause as much as scene as possible to prevent a concerted effort against their more important tasks. So
there's something we need to look at. Where are the... And she'll turn to the locals of NeoExodus, just like... Alright, you lot, where are the places where any destabilization would cause the most damage?
Here.
What I was going to say, along with the city you're in, Amarique, there would be the capitals of the various member nations of the Imperial Alliance, along with several
cities.
Yeah, or there's also the various academies that would be important, like the Gunslingers Academy.
And she'll look at Jason and just go, is there a chance they may try and enlist local terrorist groups or local groups that are already trying to muck things up?
Definitely. I know for a fact that the Behemoth was looking into local tribes.
Are they trying to infiltrate any religious sects?
Not as such. The closer Garanastra comes, the more her influence begins to subvert any nihilistic or pro-apocalypse groups might begin to be drawn towards her. But only those who don't have a direct divine influence already. She is not allowed to directly... Part of the old tenets that she still has to abide by is that she's not allowed to directly interfere with the faiths of others. She can use illusions to make them perceive it, as she did with me, but she can't actually try and subvert followers directly.
Well, there's at least something we should probably warn the local rulers about and try and find ears to the ground to see if anything strange is going on.
Yes, and before we go any further, Xandarin, I believe you wanted to do something with your church now that you were back? Something about the holy symbol you hung up there?
I forget.
Okay.
I forget. I should have taken notes.
Right, we can, if necessary, can always retcon to basically once
if it comes up, I'll make sure to tell you.
Okay.
Or I'll go back and watch the VOD from last.
Yeah, fair enough. But I was gonna say, Miles, if you want, you can head down to. You have got your lab set up, so you could always head down to your lab if you're looking to do that. If you're looking to mess about with the cores.
Well, no, I'm just gonna mess about with it over here because I figure there's a good blast radius right here, and I can listen to what they're saying.
Fair enough. So, are there any other questions that anyone has?
Not at the moment.
Okay, well, I will before the end of the session, I'm probably going to do a wee bit of a time skip to when your galleon would be ready. So we can start next week with you guys on ship and receiving new information. But what would you like to be doing in sort of the interim sort of week and a half you've got left?
In the intermedium, since Sony doesn't really have to worry about lying to get caught sneaking out in the middle of the night, she will be making copy books of anything that could be useful for her later down the road. Also, running drills with the guards and the machines of her attempting to break in to try and catch her and find weaknesses in their defenses.
Okay.
Jason would probably be assisting with that as well, just because he probably would have the easiest time finding.
Yes.
Considering he's probably used to this crap by now.
Oh, yes.
And
commission some barding for Limrin.
No problem, that can be done.
I'm going to be working on my single-seat mechanized vehicle, or as many people know it in this modern day and age, motorcycle.
Oh God, you're making a motorcycle out of a T-Rex tooth.
Okay, I'm gonna say this now. People watching us, please make fan art of this. I want the most epic Ghost Rider inspired image ever. I demand this. I can't draw it. Someone draw this.
Oh, there's nothing else.
And as a fuel source, I am using gonna try and use a protein core.
Okay. If nothing else, I will talk to a couple of artists I know, and maybe commission it.
I almost forgot. Somebody would be working with Matthias, and anyone else with connections, to let them know what's probably going on, to make sure that any air is being kept to the ground, and more or less trying to use any already establishing spy networks to gather information.
Okay.
What did I miss?
Basically, we've done a little bit more, gathered a bit more information, and we're basically doing a bit of a time skip to when the galleon will be ready. So basically, if there's anything you're looking to buy or anything you're looking to do in the meantime, just let me know and we can work around that.
Have we earned any coin or no?
There's effectively, you would have found, actually, probably part of the stuff you'd been given by the Jaguar would have, the leopard folk would have been some jewels. So you've probably got enough to get about $3 grand each.
$3 grand, okay.
Wow.
Oh, that may actually change what I need to find, depending on.
Ooh, that gives me enough money to enchant my rifle.
Yeah, I'm going to add on to my shopping list something to give Limrin a speed boost. Something akin to Horseshoes of Speed, only the fact that Limrin.
Yeah, you can get some Talon grips of. Yeah, you can get some Talon grips of speed or something like that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and just so you know, I would keep his bloodline a secret because of the other researcher.
Right.
And we have crafting available to us, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, even if there weren't any crafters in the group, which I believe there are at least a couple, you would have access to the official Forge Masters of the Imperial Alliance, if nothing else.
Cool. may be upgrading my belt of con from 2 to 4.
Right, we'll need to talk about that as well because Shane, remember the innate item bonuses, so you can't just get a belt of con, it needs to be a belt of some description.
Oh, right.
We'll go over that during the week.
Yeah, and is it safe to assume we've all reached level 3?
You are all level 6 and mythic rank and mythic tier 3, yes.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
Sweet.
Oh, great. Now I'm going to need all of your armors.
Quick question. What languages does everyone have? Because I am putting a rank in linguistics, so if there's any that you think we need, let me know.
Do you just want us to like send lists to you?
Yeah, just send lists and I'll pick the language then. And also, Chris, you and I need to talk about if we're gonna have Sumi keep some of the bloodline abilities as she goes into Arcane Trickster or not, because I remember you said we were gonna.
Right, we can do that. What night's best for you for that?
I'm good any night right now, except for Wednesdays.
Okay, right. Right, well, we'll just have to arrange a time then. And then we can discuss it. I'll probably do it tomorrow if I remember. My memory is a rusty sieve at the best of times. And, sorry to hear that, Shane.
Yeah, I was missing part of the conversation, but other than that, I think you caught up.
Right.
Xanarin or whoever it was, I got it.
Right, and we're going to... Right, so I'll move you guys onto your new galleon so you can get a look at that, and I think that'll probably be where we call it. So, next week we begin search for new potential missions, the insidious influence of the living apocalypse, and new ways to trick out the fancy-ass galleon.
And Miles, you said that you need all of our armors.
Yeah, because I'm going to have to modify all your armors now.
Ah yes, he has the Force Armor ability, which means all armors can now be counted towards touch AC.
Oh, that would be lovely.
That'd be...
Oh, yeah.
Also, give me your shield.
Well,
Which one?
Both.
Oh, okay.
I'm guessing it's going to be doing
do
the
that.
The
So
shields
based
don't
on-
come off.
So basically, I'm just going to take all of your guys' armor and just strip Magnus naked. And then just be like, okay. we'll go in the
I mean, Magnus has clothes.
No, he doesn't.
Does?
It's just
He has
a
a
very
long
tiny
beard.
shield.
They're shield gauntlets. They're essentially gauntlets that are shields.
Okay, I need those too. They're armor.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Oh God, that's gonna give me. Oh.
You will have a 26 in both your touch and your standard AC.
Oh.
You're flat-footed and...
Yeah.
So Onyx walks up to you and he's just like, so how does this work?
Oh yeah, you are your own AC.
Yeah, if you give me my armor bonuses to touch AC, I will have 26 touch AC.
Yes, you're flat-footed, you're and you're... No, I think you're
All
flat-footed.
of my AC is just gonna be dumb.
Well,
It's
no,
just
like
gonna be dumb. Do it.
Yes, I will make sure to remember that you are now officially the biggest. That your party is now officially the near invulnerable group of monsters.
Specifically me. And I wasn't even trying to improve the touch AC. Miles is just doing that.
Yes, it's just one of the benefits of being associated with a futurist.
Fair enough.
you're gonna get it back. There's gonna be like steam coming out of it. You're like, what the hell?
There may be some modifications to this galleon image by the time you see it next week, because I need to decide whether the Protectorate decided to give you guys cannons or stick with ballistae.
They won't be ballista for long.
I love Miles. He's great.
Also, Limmer knows a 70-foot fly speed.
Oh God. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, that barding armor. Yeah, just give me that. Give that.
Yeah,
to me too.
yeah, you get that too. Just
Welcome.
all armor gets pushed down into the workshop.
Yes. Welcome to your galleon.
This is
Oh.
nice.
Needs more rockets.
The first of...
Yes, and oh wow.
I will also say that this is a 6-deck deep galleon.
Oh,
Impressive.
does it come with crew?
Yep.
Great. Now I'm gonna need to put some shock absorbers on the motorcycle so I can drive off this thing.
Oh dear.
Gonna be some serious shock absorbers.
You can just enchant it with Featherfall.
No, retro rocket pack. That's the only way to go.
No, you know the boots of the cat that only deals 1 damage every single D6. So at most it's gonna take 10 damage because it caps out at 10. Those are my shock absorbers.
So you're basically going to have cat-foot wheels.
That'd be awesome. It'd always land on its wheels. No.
Oh dear. I will say, just to warn you, if you do this and... oh, by the way, can you give me... I'm not sure. Do you have craft technology, or...
Yes, I do. Now I do, actually.
Can you give me a craft technology check? And if you want, you can just take 20 on this.
I'll just take 20 on it. So 20 plus 20, 40?
Okay, small question. Are you do you want to upgrade in any way the AI of the protein core? Or suppress it? Or just leave it as is?
I want to try and connect it to the way my core is connected to me, but if that's not possible, yeah.
You can get it. You can't get it completely attuned to you, but you can get it to, recognize your vocal imprint, your magical presence. So it'll only respond to you.
Yeah, that's effectively what I want to do. And I want to have a British accent.
It's not really so much a speaking thing. Well, actually, I suppose it can. Yeah, it can technically speak. Congratulations, you have the bastard spawn of the bikes from Biker Mice from Mars and Knight Rider. Only it's made out of dinosaur bones and metal.
Which makes it even sound more badass.
Yeah. And I'm just waiting for you to make this thing fly.
Don't worry, that's the next upgrade for it.
Oh boy. Right, that's going to be it for tonight, folks. We will be back next week with more shenanigans, hopefully with a full complement next week. Because I doubt Matthias is going to want to miss out on his first chance at playing Airship Captain.
Oh, he's not gonna want to miss it.
And beyond that, we also have, and for anyone who's interested, if this has been missed in any way, you can catch it on YouTube/BardicDM. And for those of you who are watching on YouTube, we stream Sundays at 3 PM Eastern. I also stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 PM Eastern, which I'm doing a blind playthrough of Devil May Cry 5, which should be wrapping up this Tuesday, after which I'll be achievement hunting in Devil May Cry 5, and starting a .hack GU recode complete walkthrough.
Oh, cool. I've been wanting to take a look at that.
Yeah, well, it's got all 3 of the base games plus a new one that was added for the anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I actually have the game, but I've never touched it.
Yeah, so I've got 4 JRPGs to go through after Devil May Cry. That's not going to take me forever at all.
It depends on the RPG.
This is true, but the .hack series are known for being lengthy and somewhat complex.
Yeah, lengthy. Yep.
Yeah, they're long.
Yes. Immensely fun, but long. Right, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. Take care, and see you next week.
Yeah.
So then. Another week with nobody dead.
Yeah, well, at least I got closer this time. I just need to keep throwing T-Rexes at you lot.
You swallow one of us one of these days.
You almost killed one of us.
Oh, the other option I did have. Well, the other option I did have, I was considering, rather than throwing the dinos at you, was to turn all the charred mooks into one giant undead, six-limbed zombie Giralon construct thing, which would have also had a swallow hole ability and a flame breath weapon because everything got incinerated. No, it was basically the case of mythic fire lingering over it, so it gets an upgrade.
That is why Disrupt Undead is such a wonderful cantrip.
This is true.
Oh, Chris,
Yeah.
what was Magnus's item?
I'm still
The-
having to nip through one of my files. I'm going to send it all to you guys tomorrow. And
Oh, I see.
sorry, just couldn't get the file to. Sorry, I was having trouble remembering which file I'd put it in.
No, it's fine. I just didn't know if you had actually told us.
No, so I still need. So I've given to.
Me and Xanarin.
Yeah, I was going to say Xanarin and Corden. Because I knew that what Corden's was, because I remembered him having a bit of a speed prop. And so it was.
And then I had the Keen Dagger, because...
That one was changed because... Initially it was
because of circumstance.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I found my next